Hello there, hello there, hello there, everyone. How the devil are we all? I'm very well, thank you for asking. Now I need to move out of the way, and then move the camera down slightly, and you can see a cat tail in the bottom left-hand side of my screen here. There. Hang on, where are we? There. Cat tail! He's doing stuff at the window. I don't know what. Anyway. How is everyone? I'm very well, thank you for asking. I'm Kevin Logan, the... What am I? I am the intellectual equivalent of the ghost of Hugo Chavez. And joining me as ever, it's the George Soros of academia. It's Dr. Kristi Winters.
Hello, Kevin. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, except I'm hearing that wind thing. And when I'm really quiet, you can actually see it in the desktop audio green bar and moves around.
Okay, will you be quiet for a second? Where?
No, it's not doing it.
Oh, you're just making shit up. Kristi's making shit up to make me annoyed.
No, it's actually, it's fine now.
Well then.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's just wind. Have you got a fucking door open? Is it the wind outside your fucking... Anyway, doesn't matter. Hello, everyone. This is a fucking cursed image I found on the internet. Enjoy.
Oh, that is pretty awful, yes.
Yeah. I troll through Trump chat rooms and stuff. These are the ones I can show you. Think about the ones I can't.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah. There are lots of, let's just say, there are lots of Nazis who like Donald Trump. I know, crazy stuff, right? Anyway. Yeah, so we're here to talk about stuff and things. We were going to be talking about Frankenstein versus the space monster. Or Meet the
Yeah,
Space
we
Monster.
were. Yeah.
But then Kristi decided she didn't want to talk.
That's the opposite of what happened. No, I was really excited. I actually tweaked my edited video and made it even more sarcastically professional. And I was all ready to do my premiere tonight, and then I got preempted by Sidney Powell.
Well, Sidney Powell, the thing is, Frankenstein versus the meets, I keep getting that wrong. Frankenstein meets the space monster will be, it's eternal. Once it enters your heart, it never leaves. It never leaves. So, whereas Sidney Powell, I imagine her 15 minutes of fame is going to be pretty short. So,
that's true.
I thought we would cover that. We're going to be covering Attorney General William Barr and his essentially bitch slapping of Trump's entire strategy in recent days.
And are we going to discuss Candace Owens as well, getting owned?
What did Candace Owens do to get owned?
I think it's Harvey Styles, right? That's the guy she went after a little while ago.
Harry Styles.
You remember?
Oh,
Harry
you sounded
Styles.
so boomer then, Kristi. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Harvey
I have
Styles.
no idea. Like, Harry?
Is that the one from the One Directions? Is that the
Oh,
guy?
is he? I honestly don't know.
Yeah, he
this
was
person
in
does
One
not
Direction.
exist in my world. Well, again, yeah, this.
It's just because he's
totally...
British, and that was a thing that got big. So,
oh, right.
Like we don't produce many like Beatles or anything like that anymore. So anything that becomes vaguely popular in the world, we're like, oh, okay, they're now a celebrity here. I couldn't name you a fucking song they've ever made, but whatever.
Yes, he was photographed in a dress, and Candace Owens tried to call him unmanly and started a hashtag Bring Back Manly Men. And he replied today. So we can I'll get that in my...
Oh, I was literally about to say, Kristi, you've gone even boomerer, boy, that's 2 weeks old or something. But if he's responded today, that's... So anyway, I'll clip over to the screen to show you what I'm looking at right now. We're waiting for Sidney Powell. She's holding a press conference in Atlanta, Georgia, which means...
It's amazing.
The fact that all these white people are there now, I think, has doubled the white population of that city, if I'm not mistaken. It went pretty strongly Biden. It's the reason he won Atlanta. That's Georgia, I should say. So Sidney Powell's going to be talking your shit, and so I suggested to Kristi, maybe let's do the Frankenstein thing at the weekend, because this lined up so perfectly timing wise. Because they said
Friday night,
7 p.m. or Friday night, yeah, whatever. We'll discuss that off air. That's an off-air discussion, I think.
Yes.
I feel like the wind, like the wind thing. Stream does not exist. What? Waiting for.
I'm just disconnected for a second.
Don't fuck with me, modern conservative, you bastard.
Metadata processing complete.
Is that just the inside of Sidney Powell's brain now? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. I think so.
Anyway, it's gone very jumpy. They're so shit, these people. And I can tell that's not my internet connection because the Chiron's going past perfectly smoothly. That's their fucking video stream.
That's true. That's a good way. Yeah. Buffering.
See, it's not
buffering,
just my. It's not just my shit internet. The Prime Minister of Britain can't keep a connection going. These motherfuckers, who apparently don't work for the president, can't keep it going. You know. Anyway, so yeah, I said to Kristi, let's do this instead, and we're going to.
No, I just had the idea I should do a trailer for it.
Trailer for what?
Do a trailer for my version.
Oh, go for it, yeah. Oh, do you mean now, or?
No. Like I should make a trailer, and I can put that up. I hear basically a person in a very large room speaking over a crowd.
Oh, this is terrible. I'll see if I can find a better connection because that's just dreadful. That's the one I'm already on.
Videos?
Videos, yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? Conspiracy theorists, that's live.
Yeah.
See, none of the major fucking networks are covering it, I don't think. Live Sidney Powell.
Of course not.
And Lynn Wood, who, by the way...
But that's 18 hours ago.
Was it?
That's 18 hours ago.
They might have a link to the thing, I don't know.
Oh, true.
Yes, Lynn Wood, I should say, a guy who literally called for Donald Trump to invoke the Insurrection Act and execute Bill Barr.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's either China has entered the stream.
Oh, this is the modern conservative.
It looks like they're under
now.
a kind of big park, so it could be a lot of signal interference. That's probably what the cameramen are dealing with right now.
He's also looking for a live stream.
Yeah, so today. We want one from today. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, so if we just hang around, he'll do the work for us.
Right side broadcasting. Fucking hell. Oh, go away.
We're watching his ads.
Well, what can I keep forgetting to put the bastard fucking... Oh, it's them as... It's literally, they've got one feed of it, and it's shit. Oh, this is beautiful. This is fucking... This is like the perfect... This is more telling as to the quality of her argumentation.
Yeah, someone in the chat. This is bad.
Oh, there we go. Wow,
I'm a Marine too, by the way.
She lost some years, man. God.
We don't back away from a fight.
Is that okay? Are we getting that?
Yeah. Yep.
Good. So anyway, something about there was a child and a Marine speaking there. Is that Brent Terhune? Or just a man with a ginger beard? I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about that, and we've got some conservative... I'm going to get my cock out, naturally.
What?
Conservative of cancel culture. I can't believe Kristi's still shocked by that every time I say it.
Well, it's just, the phrase itself. I haven't been desensitized to that generally.
I'm one of the plaintiffs on Sidney's lawsuit.
Okay, but you're not the real one, are you?
I was just asked up to give praise to who really deserves praise, and that's God.
Jeebus! He beat me to it!
This was somewhat sprung on me, so...
Anyway, yeah. So I'll be doing... This is amazing.
I asked somebody over here, I said, what do I say? And she said...
Yeah, this is... We'll quiet this down. Who cares about him?
Yeah,
the conservatives of cancel culture, because Bill Barr said a true thing...
Yes.
And
he made an empirical observation.
Yeah, which is sort of the thing you want an attorney general to do, really.
Yeah, it's pretty bare minimum.
Look at the evidence of a thing and then decide whether an illegal thing might have happened.
Yes.
And when you decide it hasn't, you say, "Nah, there's nothing here, bro. Let's move on." And he did, and the Conservatives have lost their fucking minds. So we've got that.
Yes.
I've even put together a proper slideshow in the OBS. Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you? Do you have Ron Johnson in there?
Ron Johnson. That's got to be an Anchorman character. There's no way that's a real person.
No, Senator Ron Johnson from Wisconsin. The complete embarrassment.
Ron Johnson from Wisconsin. Is he a fucking poem? What?
The guy. He's one of the ones who went to Russia for 4th of July a couple of years ago.
He went to Russia for the 4th of July? I've forgotten this, man. Tell me more about this.
Yeah. Yeah, like just type into the Google machine Republicans 4th of July Russia.
Yeah.
There's a whole group of them that went over there for like
Amazing.
a junket.
Do you know what I found? I was watching because I'm a sappy motherfucker. So we're filling time now because we're not sure when fucking Sidney Powell's going to come on. But an amazing piece of right-wing scum fuckery from back in the day, which I was unaware of because I was a child at the time, and therefore not interested even in British politics, let alone American. When William Jefferson Clinton was the president, and had just become so. This was related to, the Biden dog that broke his ankle, and then, they put out a press release.
Oh, right,
woof,
yeah.
Bark, 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 woof, woof, whatever.
It's like the first the pilot episode for The West Wing.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And their connection's not getting any better. This could be interesting to broadcast. Anyway.
Funny.
We're just going to get snippets. It's just going to be Hugo Chavez and George Soros, and then 5 minutes of silence, and it'll come back and say, "The Kraken!"
Metadata processing is complete.
And then Rudy Giuliani will pop up and start doing a bit from My Cousin Vinny again or something. Anyway, and that's not a comment on New Yorkers that he literally did in that press conference. He started reciting a scene from, which is quite funny. Anyway, so it was to do with that dog, and they went through the history of like past pets in this article, and it had this link,
good.
and he said there was a scandal involving a cat called Socks under Bill Clinton, and I thought,
I remember Socks the cat.
there's a hang on a minute, I'm going to have to go down this little wormhole of nonsense. There was a scandal involving a cat. And I was thinking, please tell me that cat did not give him a blowjob under the fucking Oval Office desk or something. Because that would be the real scandal there. I don't know why Monica Lewinsky's famous. Anyway, but it wasn't that. What it was, the Republicans, they love to nitpick constantly. They're just ridiculous. Like this investigating every tiny little thing nonsense they do now seems to have always been the case. Because in 93 or whatever it was, what would happen was, it's cutesy when you have like animals in the White House, and so young American kids will write to the pets, like to say, "Oh, I love you, you're really cute," blah blah blah. And the nice thing they do is they send a letter back, from the cat or the dog, saying, "This is fantastic. I'm proud to serve America as the #1 rat catcher in the nation," or something like, just some cutesy shit. And the Republicans wanted to investigate that because they were asking, why are the taxpayers paying for a cat's postage?
Oh, God. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, it genuinely happened. And I thought to myself, that is the most ludicrous piece of shit I've ever heard. These people ought to be fucking thoroughly ashamed of themselves. That's like the nicest... That's the nicest thing American taxpayers' money's ever been spent on.
Yes. Just, writing back to kids from a pet's perspective, nothing to do with partisanship, just
I want to thank you, Joy, for that beautiful song.
Yeah, it wasn't saying
oh, God,
I want to thank everyone
glad you didn't
here,
play the song.
because I know you're here because you love America.
Anyway, it wasn't. The cat wasn't saying like, "Oh yeah, fuck
I know
Ronald
you're
Reagan."
here because you love
That would be
Donald
understandable.
Trump and he
That would be a
loves
bit
you.
much.
Oh, wait, you're talking. I can't. It's crosstalk. You got to mute that guy.
Isn't he? Is that
You're
Nick
here
Ward?
because we, the people, will not
not
let them
muting for me.
steal our vote.
Can you not hear me over him?
No,
Steal
absolutely
our
not.
freedom.
No matter how low you go.
Okay, well we'll just listen to him then.
And on January the 20th of 2021,
Oh, I thought we were going to listen to the Stocks of
Donald
Cat
J.
stuff
Trump
some
will
more.
be sworn in as
Well, no, that's the end of the story. Basically, they wanted to investigate, and the authorities went, "No, go the fuck away. What are you talking? It's going to cost way more
Honestly.
to investigate than it would to just
Yes.
send the fucking letters. It's postage. What the fuck do you think this costs? We've spent
You
more
know
on
what's a-
paper clips, you dopey bastards."
Yeah. What's a waste is your salary when you're asking these kinds of
Yeah,
questions.
exactly. How are you serving your constituents with this? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
And justifying your
Jesus
salary.
Christ, our Savior. Hallowed be thy name.
Oh, fuck off. There's no way
Okay,
I'm listening
of
to
course.
some cunt fucking praying. Jesus.
Yeah, honestly, this isn't going to make their case any better. I don't understand. Like, someone else was talking about Jesus, and then they had a song, and now they're praying again. It's like, ooh, let's just be a hive mind. Let's just be a hive mind. It's pretty terrifying.
Yeah, all I'll say is, where's your fucking Jeebus now? He's not saving you, is he? Where is it?
Oh, I did have this idea. Now, I don't know. I mean, I did say there's no point in having Carl on or talking to Carl, but I very much would like to have a conversation with him about the so-called election fraud. The problem is that he would just be a weasel about it.
Oh,
he wouldn't at all be honest.
Yeah.
But I would sort of like to get one of these there's massive voter fraud types in and compare court case like summaries to what they have.
Yeah.
You know, when Carl's idea of evidence is I read out a guy's CV and say this guy has an idea, you should really listen to him. You know, appeal to authority.
Yeah.
That's it.
Someone, take fucking hell. What a weird thing to say in the chat. This is Atlanta, the birthplace of Coca-Cola. Take your knockoff beverage and scram. That's what a weird. Sorry, that tickled my. That tickled my balls.
Oh, I did see earlier in the chat before we came on air. I did see. I think it was EP Stead had a really interesting chat contribution. They write, "I like trains." Apropos of nothing, just in the chat. I like trains.
Well, they are a woefully inefficient way of travelling. So I mean, you're wrong. But they are public transportation, so better than driving, I suppose. But still. They found 2 blacks. Good. Brought them up on stage.
Black people, obviously.
No, that's how they refer to them. I'm doing what they. Oh, there she is, lady of the hour,
the Kraken,
our favourite political poltergeist hunter. There she is. Absolutely lovely.
The most ridiculous person in law today.
Yes, and considering she's worked with Rudy Giuliani, that's quite something.
When have you ever seen a lawyer hold a rally?
Well, because this isn't law. This is theatre. So it makes absolute sense to do it this way.
This is so weird.
Because they can't win in the law courts, but they can win when they bring up a guy who, I'll be honest, he looks like Sammy Davis Jr. I've just noticed that. He's got the glasses, the pencil-thin moustache, the slick back hair. That dude's Sammy Davis Jr. Look at him. Look at him.
I think I see some more differences than you do, but I could
look at the chin on him. That's Sammy Davis. Don't fucking start with me.
Yeah, no, you're right. Now that he's kind of because it's more squared off than I thought it was more pointed, but it's actually quite squared off, isn't it?
Yeah, that is like. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a strong style icon, but I'd update it a little bit. You know, maybe throw in a little cornrow or something. You know.
So this is how is this a press conference? You don't get cheering. A press conference has press people at it.
I'd be as a press person, I'd be scared for my personal safety to be in this.
Well, that's probably why no one's there.
Yeah.
And they're just putting it on YouTube.
Yeah. Exactly. The fact that we're covering it, but like the major news networks aren't, should tell you how well this is being taken in like circles that matter.
I'm sure.
Oh, look at this absolute twat. He's got a fucking cap.
Why? I mean, that was a waste of money. Invest in those. I mean, giving those away at Christmas for the next 20 years.
This is Atlanta's a major urban conurbation. They can't get an internet connection.
Are they just doing the phone book now at the bottom of the cryon? What the fuck is going on?
just people. Yeah, I don't know. Are they
just random people's name? What's Dianic? Just a random single name. Now we're on the Dick Carville, Dick Whitesell,
yeah, a couple
Dina.
of dicks there. Yeah.
Who the fuck? What?
Dizzy and
Death. DJ Skloss. DJ Deadstroke. DJ Scratch DS.
There were more DJs than the word dicks. So.
Doc from VA. Doc Jim. Doc Shroom. Dr. MB. Duty Butler. Dogs on Great.
Oh, God. Yeah, who are these fucking
what
people?
What are we looking at?
Hang on, what is this?
Atlanta, Georgia. To the state capitol in the Golden Dome of Georgia. To the 10 rooms of the governor's...
Yeah, go on.
He thinks this is a Baptist revival.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not law. This isn't law. This is absolutely theatre. Would you be surprised if Sidney Powell brought a fucking snake out at court? It would be less strange than some of the shit she's actually put, so, you know.
Yeah, I guess at this point I wouldn't be surprised if she started speaking in tongues. Like that one spiritual advisor that they turned into a song.
Distrokoikt doesn't sound enough like the word for it to definitely not be tongues. Like, that could be some sort of weird fucking shit,
Could be. But this is like, okay, the news conference started 20 minutes ago, and the people who are there to give apparent news are just stood behind a guy in a red hat, and they're clapping.
And I think Sammy's doing a song as well, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, the feed froze up again. This is not Kevin's internet.
Yeah, look, the Chiron's going past perfectly well.
Oh, George Soros.
Praise be upon him!
We are not going to allow ourselves to go back into the polling booth. And you hear us out, Governor Kemp. You hear me while you hide in your closet.
Ooh, accusations.
And you hear us. You hear the people, Brad Raffensperger. And I want Lieutenant Governor Jeffrey Duncan to hear it too. And the guy that's making a ton of money, Gabriel Sterling, you listen up, Gabriel.
I don't know who that is. They're mentioning people I
You're
don't know
not
now.
going to sell our votes to China.
What?
What?
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, Kristi?
No idea. That makes no sense.
Made in the USA.
Clap, 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 clap. Oh, he's got a different cap on now. Well done.
Oh, God.
USA! 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 It's froze. I keep thinking to myself, have I accidentally put the screen to pause it or something?
That a great man one time called upon the black Americans to take action.
Oh, hang on. He nearly said
We're
it.
not here for violence. But Martin Luther King Jr. believed
Oh, God. No, white people stop.
Civil disobedience. I want you to go to the governor's mansion.
Yeah, and they fucking killed him, you dopey bastard. What are you talking about?
Also, can I just point out the irony of him? Martin Luther King was trying to get it to be a basic right without interference from the government or intimidation from society for black Americans to vote. And now this white man is trying to quote him in order to take away people's votes from black people and people of color and white liberals.
Gabriel Sterling's the election guy who called... Yeah, I've actually got that bookmarked. In about 6 hours, when this fucking finishes, we'll get to...
Oh, you mean the guy who gave the speech, the elections official in Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
That was powerful, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're only on E! Look at that, what the fucking hell is this list? Effingham Hoofnickel.
The media, stop.
Effingham Hoofnickel?
That's his name, apparently.
Stick with 08.
Effin' pissed? Oh my God, the effin' pissed.
They tell you the truth.
Egyptian
EFFINPIST.
princess.
Okay. They tell you the truth.
Let's just, read the cryon.
Look at that, there's a full chyron of Eileen's. Good.
This is the battle between truth and lies.
Al Conquistador, nothing racist going on here.
Elaine Burris from Seinfeld,
Tell
right?
you the truth. They want to know, where's your evidence?
Yes.
Show us your evidence.
Yes, we would.
We're going to show them the evidence.
Yes.
There's piles of evidence.
Please.
There's mountains of evidence.
Yeah, show us.
You should have, you should have gone to court with that,
Yeah.
mate. That would have really helped, I think, yeah.
Massive landslide victory, unparalleled in the history of this country.
See, they have to go one step too far with it.
Because we the people voted for him, and we the people run
But
this
not enough
country.
for you.
This country
Yeah, exactly.
belongs
Yeah,
to
more
you,
people voted
and
for the
you,
other bloke.
And you, and
Yep.
you. It belongs to the people.
White people.
Except the blacks. Don't
Yeah.
do that. No. Although we did call them black Americans, so I mean that's one step up, I suppose.
I challenged Governor Kemp to step up in front of the people.
Why is he
put his
holding
hand
up a
on this
Bible?
And tell us that
Because
he
he's a
did not take
lunatic.
money from
He's a
China.
religious
He
fanatic.
did.
What you're watching here is white Al Qaeda.
I didn't hear any of that.
What you're watching here is white Al Qaeda. This is white ISIS.
Right.
Vanilla
Yeah, this
ISIS,
is.
you might
Yeah,
say. Yeah.
it is.
This is just ranting lunacy. It's just they
Yeah,
can't
this
get away
fusion-
with beheading people because there's laws
Yeah.
and shit that we can enforce. You know.
I mean, it's strange because the Constitution is a secular document
Yes.
that is specifically has been amended to not have government and faith be one thing. And here they are trying to claim that they're the patriots because they're destroying that basic principle that upon which the Constitution rests.
Yeah.
The government can't order your religion, and religion should, like, doesn't have a place in the government.
Kristi, shut up. A real patriot's going to speak now.
Oh, finally. Actually going to get a
Sydney,
This is not a press conference.
Sydney. Look at that. This is on 720p. Should we go to 1080p, see if we can actually make out a fucking facial feature?
Sure. Bump that baby up now.
Look at this. This is the highest resolution they go to.
Thank you.
And it looks like it's fucking 8-bit.
You might as well drop it again.
Thank you
Yeah,
all.
this is doing nothing.
Thank you all so much.
Sydney, 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 Sydney.
This is so weird.
This is a cult. This
You
is
all
just
are
so obviously a
amazing.
cult.
You are the heart and soul and spirit that makes this country the exceptional place that it is.
Yeah, the
You
exceptionally
inspire
weird
us.
place that it is. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
What are they saying?
Oh,
We love you.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that a pitchfork?
That is a pitchfork.
we feel your
With a
prayers.
flag on it.
I
Yeah,
feel
that's
your
right in front of the
prayers.
camera, and they
General
can't
Flynn
move the
and I, throughout
camera.
The ordeal we have been through have felt the prayers of you and millions of people all across the country and frankly from
This is
around the
great.
world who have
Great.
helped us face everything we have faced and have the strength to proceed every day to keep fighting.
They're being trolled by a pitchfork. Fucking hell. Look at that.
American
I can't ignore their automatic zooming.
freedom-loving people
Turn it
around
off.
the world
Turn it
who
off.
starved for the truth
Go to manual
and
focus.
for freedom. That is exactly what they have all tried to take away from all of us.
The only thing that's
It's
cracking
been
is her
increasing
fucking voice at the minute.
exponentially for the
Jesus.
last 20 years. It's unbelievable to me as a child of the 50s that grew up in just an amazing time
White-
in this
whiteness.
country
Lord.
when you could walk to school safely and
Yeah,
have
and everything was
friends of all
segregated.
kinds, and
Yeah,
there was none
ask
of
the two gentlemen
divisiveness,
behind you what their
at
grandparents
least
had
in
the
my
experience
life
of in the
and
50s.
lives of
Yeah,
my friends.
literally
Fucking
ask the
Georgia.
people behind you.
Seen it.
Ask the people behind you how the 50s were for their families.
In the world of real Americans, we're not defined by who
In the
we look
50s, those
like,
kids
what
weren't
we
allowed to
look
go to
like,
the
what
fucking
color we
schools.
are, or
Exactly.
anything
They wouldn't be
else.
allowed in that room with those white people. They didn't want them there.
We're defined
He really
by
does look
our
like Sammy
love
Davis
for
Jr..
freedom and
It's
liberty
ridiculous.
and justice for all, on which
Also, notice that bloke said we've got plenty of
on
evidence
which
and then
this
walked off.
extraordinary
You know,
nation
I
was
think I don't think the guy on the far
Those
left
are
is
the
buying into this
values,
shit. He's not
American
applauding for
values.
anything. He's
God,
just sort
Oh,
of
he's not-
standing there.
He's not on the
country
screen. I'll get him on the
are
screen
the
for everyone.
values
Oh,
we
yeah.
must return to now.
Oh, he's nodding, but he's not certainly not clapping.
No, he's also sometimes just staring off into space by the looks of it.
Yeah, his mum made him go up there in his special Sunday suit.
Continue to be influenced by flat out any of the dark come to impose their
Oh, well, this is really going well, guys.
Will
You're
on so
absolutely
many of
nailing the
us.
stream.
The pitchfork is back again.
Well, he's the highlight, the
Now is
pitchfork.
the time for
Yeah.
every patriot in this country to stand up make their voices heard, and be counted.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Again, notice the Chiron. This is not my internet. This is their... Oh, for fuck's sake.
So thanks to Garno Properties, Garrett K., Gary Ames, Gary Bolinski, Gary Buckner, Gary Chairman, Gary Courtney, Gary Hansen, Gary Jugel, Gary...
We haven't even got the fucking Chiron anymore. Oh, my.
Oh.
Let's see if...
So this has been... let's check on Lotus Eaters while we've got a little
Oh,
bit
no,
of
they've
time.
got...
Your
Oh, okay.
lawful and
Right.
rightful votes.
And look, that's... You can make out facial
Yeah,
features
it's even
and
better
everything.
quality. Oh.
From a person
There
with less than
was
2,000
and is
subscribers.
still massive voter fraud across this country. It took all
Where's the
forms.
evidence?
It was not just the Dominion machines. We have experts and a witness who have explained to us that the fraud exists in the DNA of all the software that was run
I think
by
she probably
any
thinks
voting
DNA is literally a
system
part
in the
of
country.
software.
So
Oh, no, it's any voting system, even the one set up by Republicans. Brilliant.
I think we will eventually find that the algorithm that flipped votes at a certain percentage from Trump to Mr. Biden was run all across the country. There might be a few areas that it wasn't used in, but not many. And then we have the extraordinary evidence of inexplicable spikes. I mean, hundreds of thousands of spikes in votes. We can see them injected into the system.
Spikes?
Sometimes at a
You're
rate
talking
of
about a fucking
90%
hedgehog,
for
mate.
Biden and 10% for Trump. We all know.
Yeah, because
that
those were the
bias
mail-in
reality.
ballots being counted and processed and uploaded. God, these people.
You can't flip a coin 300,000 times and have it always land on heads.
You can. It take a while.
Yeah, you
You
can.
will eventually
There are
do
lots
it.
of people that got
Yeah, you
cheated.
can.
And it went even local races. Yeah.
Why is she saying yes? We can't hear her. We can't hear what they're saying.
Lots
What is
of
she responding
congressional
to?
seats, Senate seats. I agree. There should not be a runoff. Certainly not on Dominion machines.
Oh right, so you just
Yeah,
want to
don't
give
vote.
them? You just give to
Don't
the
vote, you
Republicans.
guys.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, don't vote. Not on those machines. Go.
I think I would encourage all Georgians to make it known that you will not vote at all until your vote is secure.
Yeah, don't vote. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you tell them. You teach them a
And I
lesson.
mean that regardless of party. We can't live in a republic, a free republic, unless we know our votes are legal and secure. So
They are. You have yet to show they aren't.
And we probably must go back to paper ballots.
Right, but they've hand-counted paper ballots as well.
That are
And you've
that
still
are
not proven
signed
anything.
And have your thumbprint on them.
What?
Your thumbprint. Yeah, and you've got to give them a fucking DNA swab from under your foreskin to vote.
Well, I'm
Like,
supposed to ink up my thumb every time I want to frickin' vote. Are you
It's
ridiculous?
Even if it has to be done by hand.
you should have to crawl over broken glass to vote. You should have to
Well,
Yeah, because
carve.
you can't cheat with hand-counted votes. That's never happened before electronics.
You have to sign in your own blood.
In the United States of America.
I think she might be mental. I don't know about you.
We expect that in Venezuela.
Yeah, and I have a really hard time hearing you over her.
Vuvuzela!
Automatic technology first took root and was used to ensure the election of Hugo Chavez, the brutal dictator.
Hugo, 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 Hugo.
I'm still wondering what role our three-letter agencies had in the creation and distribution of that.
Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp.
Yeah, they have all their little mantras memorized, don't they?
Yeah.
They're literally investigating some people about buying presidential pardons, and this lot are claiming drain the swamp.
Worse than I thought it was. There is a whole lot of draining that's going to have to be done.
Of my balls.
And that's why they have fought so hard to get rid of President Trump and tried every dirty, nasty, evil, illegal trick in the book to do it.
But you can't name any.
This is mega
it's
coke.
pure evil.
It's pure evil.
Oh, right. Great. Yeah, dehumanize it. Just make it more violent. Yep.
Did this back to China. We have internet white hat hackers, I think they call them, who saw back doors open in the system and saw people in Iran and China and Hong Kong and Serbia and I don't know how many countries.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the?
System.
Serbia.
What?
Didn't think Serbia was getting a fucking
Serbia?
shout out tonight. There we go.
Hong Kong too. Not
Screeching halt right now.
Serbia. Serbia. Serbia.
You and your children and your grandchildren and their children deserve the very best America has to offer.
And your children's children and your children's 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 cousins.
But not their children. Fuck them.
The only thing that really distinguishes us from other countries is our love of freedom and the application of.
Oh yeah, no one else loves freedom. We all want to be in
It
jail.
hasn't been applied fairly or equally in
So ridiculous.
probably 2 decades. We must demand that change right now.
Still waiting on this fucking evidence.
And no evidence.
We will give all our evidence to the Department of Justice.
But not
as
the
soon as
courts.
we get it
Fuck
pulled
'em.
together.
Oh, Bill Barr. All the hate's coming.
I know.
I hope she pulls some Yo Mama snaps
I
on
wish
Barr.
I could
That'd be
say I
funny.
didn't have concerns about how that would be handled, but unfortunately I still do. It's going to take a lot of indictments and fast to show us that they
What?
really mean business, because there has been flagrant election fraud. We have evidence of everything from people buying votes with checks written from a business on K Street in D.C. to
What?
ballots being shredded, ballots being manufactured, ballots coming across the border from Mexico that are counterfeit.
Immigrant
What?
ballots!
Ballots that came in, ballots distributed across
What?
state lines after being faked.
What?
I mean, there is no kind of voter fraud that hasn't
What the
been
hell is she
experienced
talking about?
this
Those
year
ballots wouldn't have been
across
able to come across the
country.
border if they built the fucking wall.
Because they know how to copy their ballots perfectly.
Yeah, Georgia was absolutely full of it.
This is
Did you know there's a caravan
dangerous.
of ballots
But
coming
so
up from
are
South
other
America right now?
states, including North Carolina and
Apparently they've got
Virginia.
ISIS and
Pennsylvania
MS-13 in them.
went solid for Trump. Yet they're still. Yeah. So we need
Look
to
at this
flood the
infographic.
legislators here
Oh,
in
yeah, I'll put this on
Georgia.
the screen.
What is this?
Look at
The
that
Secretary of
infographic.
State with phone calls and letters.
New England Patriots,
Yeah,
the Atlanta
I know.
Falcons.
I know,
You are
everybody
here?
feels like they're not
What?
being listened to, and that's just
Why is that on the screen?
I don't know.
this is your state.
The person who's running this
Kevin
called
didn't do that.
Benjamin
They work for you.
is the person who's running this channel.
He's just adding his own little info
Yeah,
things.
but weird NFL meme.
I just want to thank you all so much for caring enough to be here today.
You're
giving us
welcome.
money.
You're welcome, Sidney. I love it. Why is she doing this? Because she's a patriot who loves America. God damn it.
She's a grifter,
Yeah.
and conspiracies feed her funds.
Thank
Lem-
you.
More chanting.
No, thank you. I
Wow.
would be unemployable without you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So, you
It's
know.
my honor, and I know Lynn feels like it's his honor. And
Hey,
so
Kristi,
does
how's
the rest
today?
of our significant team who have been working day and night since the election. none of whom have been paid a dime yet, although people have been contributing generously.
Yeah, generating.
Defending the
Yeah,
Republic
lots of
.org.
revenue.
But we haven't even had time to get the stuff set up to write a check to pay anybody with yet.
Yeah, good luck getting that fucking money, dickheads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. I know you have my 6, and we all really appreciate that. Once again,
You have my 6?
Inspire us.
Because it's your behind you.
Bless America.
What?
The military term from when you were in the airplane and you had to
okay.
fire 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock behind you.
God bless all of the people here.
Is that she's done? She didn't say anything.
No, she just made a bunch of allegations about.
What is
Danny
Ben
Hamilton, I
Jamin
want to
is a
thank
fucking
Danny
lunatic.
Hamilton.
I love it.
He drives our Trump bus. Thank you, Danny.
But hang on, is he saying because the Astros won? Look, they've got the fucking World Series then. What?
Read the United States Constitution.
The cheating thing. Okay.
Yeah, you should.
Here's what it makes clear. All the power, not some of the power, all of the power belongs to the people.
I thought it belonged to
That is
God.
a fucking lie. I'm sorry, it's a fucking lie.
We tell government what they can and cannot do. They do not control the people. This is our country. We're going to take it back. We're circling the walls of Jericho.
White people
People
hype
are
this
praying in
shit.
this country. We're circling the walls of Jericho, and God Almighty's going to tear the walls down, and we're going to take America back again. You watch it happen. You watch it happen.
Wow, this is fucking unhinged. This is really unhinged.
You
Yep.
send that message to Bill Barr at the Justice Department. Do your job.
Oh, another 3-word chant they can mindlessly drone back.
You work for us, Attorney General Barr. Do your job. You tell the director of the FBI, do your damn job. You work for us. Investigate this fraud. And tell the director of the Central Intelligence Agency, get out of our country. You don't spy on Americans. You're not going to ever do it again in America.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't the CIA that was spying on Americans, it was the FBI, but, you know, facts,
Thank
whatever.
God for Donald Trump. God Almighty created every one of us, and He created Donald Trump, and He gave him a
Oh, my
task to fulfill
God.
in his life, and that was to be President of the United States in 2020, and he's going to be President of the United States for 4 more years. Watch it happen. The people
Press
will
X
not
to
allow
doubt.
it to be taken away from them, and neither will Almighty God. God's going to save this country. And He's going to use every one of you to do it. He's going to fill you with the spirit of King David the warrior.
See, again, this weird patriotic Christianity makes my skin crawl.
Goliath, the communists, the liberals, the phonies. Joe Biden will never set foot.
Communists.
in the Oval Office.
Communists.
It will not
Communists.
happen on our watch. Never going to happen.
This is an absolute
Come up here,
cult.
Vernon
This is a
Jones, a
joke.
great American. Vernon, come up here.
Are we done with this? Do we want to
Oh,
listen to this
Haruka, I think in the chat was going on and on about how corrupt Vernon Jones is, so maybe a little bit. Just they've been talking about it for like 15 minutes.
Hello, Georgia.
But I do miss the pitchfork, though.
I am
Yeah.
too.
I miss it too, but you know what, Kristi? It's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all.
I need someone to help me just for a minute. I see Daniel Boone Jr. in the house. Come up here and hold my flag.
Come and hold my flag.
Daniel Boone hat on. I want him to come up. He's a little shy. You'll do it. Come on. Is he going to come up?
Oh, fuck's
What
sake.
the?
You know about Daniel Boone.
No. What?
I'm gonna get it in just a second. Thank you.
American
I
pioneer.
love this country. And I love Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm Vernon Jones. I'm a member of the Georgia House of Representatives. And I took an oath to serve and protect not only the Constitution, but the people of the state of Georgia. And I'm not backing down. I'm here as an elected official. It's my obligation and my duty to get your questions answered.
Doo-doo.
I am, too, in support and calling for a special session in the Georgia General Assembly.
He died at the Alamo. Okay.
Yes. He's sort of like a bit of an American legend.
So you're celebrating someone who
This
lost.
is the United States of America.
Ironic.
Yeah, well, it's what the Alamo stood for, which I guess is American expansionism.
Every single person
And being murdered by Mexicans.
This is not partisan.
They got killed by Mexicans,
We
just
are
saying.
America.
I honestly don't know much about the Mexican-American War.
180 members of the House, and you elect another
Wasn't that Davy
56
Crockett?
state
I don't
senators.
know.
We
I'm reading the
should-
chat.
Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett, I think.
The
Yeah.
Constitution gave us the authority to set all the rules and regulations. as
Yeah, I
well
don't
as
know
for
all
elections,
history. Fuck
not the
off.
Secretary of State.
Bless you, but I don't know it all. I'm not even listening to this fucking
We
idiot.
should have that oversight. And that's why we need to have a special session so we can look at what Raffensperger did and his agreements with Stacey Abrams and that crowd, which is not a fair fight. That's an unfair fight.
Yeah. Boo the black woman. Yeah. Woo.
We're standing
Oh,
not
just
only
Davy
for
Crockett, I
black
think.
voters, but white voters and Democratic voters and Republican
looking you up
voters and
again.
libertarians. We're standing up for everybody. They all should be on this stage. They all should
Yep,
be on
Davy
this
Crockett,
stage.
right. Daniel Boone, David Crockett, all these white guys look the same.
Yeah, this
I wanna see
motherfucker was
my
dead by the
country
time of the fucking Alamo.
go
Who said he
any
died at the
further left.
Alamo?
Matter of fact, let's put it in reverse and back it up.
He was in the Revolutionary War. The
That's
Battle
why
of
I'm
Blue
supporting
Licks.
Senator David Perdue. and Senator Kerry
You want some
Lawson.
Blue
I'll
Licks?
tell you why.
Yeah, I've got a Smurf fetish.
Some have talked about staying home. I think about Dr. King. I think about all those folks. who
Oh, for
fought in
fuck's
the movement.
sake.
They were kicked and they were beat, and some of them were even killed just to be able to go and vote. Dr. King was standing up for you then too. It's your country. You hire the politicians. They don't hire you. You have to come out. And I'm going to tell you why. Georgia has a history of going into battle. Georgia has a history of fighting.
Yeah, and Sherman
Getting their ass kicked.
burnt Atlanta down. I'm just saying, you know.
General
I
Patton.
mean, you're not always on the winning side when you fight.
Yeah.
We're going to fight for this country, and we're going to hold the line like America has held the line in every war we've ever been
What does
in.
that even mean? Oh, is this a war now?
Georgia is the battleground state. It's Georgia.
Yeah, and it's time some fucking Yankees burnt it down again. In
Hold
Minecraft.
the line.
Not Atlanta, though.
Line. Hold
Yeah.
the line. Hold the line. Peace out, America.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That was really-
Vernon Jones. I love Vernon Jones.
Oh, it's fucking
Peace out.
Jeebus, man,
Wonderful.
again.
Vernon Jones.
Oh, this guy loves the sound of his own voice.
Different. But I'm gonna disagree with Vernon Jones.
Oh, fight, 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 fight.
Where's David Perdue? He ought to be standing right here. Those
Oh, don't vote. Oh, this is what Vernon Jones is for. Please vote Republican, please vote.
Get a special session of the legislature now. Do not be fooled twice. This is Georgia. We ain't dumb. We're not gonna
Press
go
X
vote
to
on
doubt.
January 5th and another machine made by China. You're not gonna fool Georgians again. If Kelly Loeffler wants your vote, if David Perdue wants your vote, they've got to.
Yeah.
They've got
Fight,
to
fight, 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 fight.
A lot of X's. A lot of X's in the chat.
Consistently, Brian Kemp call
Oh, someone's X and their keyboard broke. I don't know why there's X's in the chat.
Do not do it.
No, it's because I said press X today when I'm being stupid.
Do not do it.
Because I'm clever.
Vote. Don't you give it to them. Why would you go back and vote in another rigged election? For God's sake.
Yeah, stay
Yeah,
home,
don't.
people.
Yeah, just boycott it. Teach them a lesson, Republicans.
Yeah.
1,000 absentee ballots. They're printing them out over there in China, sending them over here, stamping them with the computer, signing the names.
Even election fraud has been outsourced to China.
Doug Collins. Doug needs to stand up and fight too. There needs to be the electors chosen from the state of Georgia at a special session of the legislature.
Oh, it's not going to happen.
For Donald J. Trump. That's who Georgia wants to be president.
Wait, I thought it was we the people.
Voted for.
Yeah.
And then give us a election on January the 5th. An entire down ballot vote that's fair, that's honest.
Oh, this is Lynn Wood.
Nobody can cheat us again.
This
is Lynn Wood.
Yeah, this is one of Trump's lawyers.
Oh, I thought it was a pastor.
We the people.
No, it's a
They'll
fucking
support
lunatic.
We the people.
Yeah.
Remember, they don't have the power. They just have the name senator in front of their names because you gave it to them.
Yeah, but
Excuse
that's
me,
power.
Brian Kemp gave it to Kelly Loeffler, not the people.
Ooh, shade.
I voted Democrat. I voted Republican. I try to vote sometimes for the lesser of the two evils. That's what happened when I voted for Brian Kemp over Stacey Abrams.
Ooh,
He'll never get my vote again. He's not going to get your vote again either, is he?
No, stay home.
Kemp
Next time
needs
there's
to go
election,
back
stay
down,
home.
Get his
Yeah.
shotgun and go shoot Quail and Dove and let the people run this state of Georgia. Get out of the.
And I mean the white people. And I mean
Yeah.
the white Christian, evangelical Christian people.
Get out of the basement. And take Brad Raffensperger with you. And take Jeffrey Duncan with you too. Y'all all go out on a quail shoot and leave Georgia alone because you're not doing the people's will.
This is really
Maybe
scary.
it's time. Maybe it's time to look beyond the Democrats and the Republicans.
Yeah, don't vote for either of
Maybe
them.
it's
Stay
time
home.
for there to be a party of the people.
Yeah, the
Maybe
fascist
there's
party.
time for it to be a party of American patriots. Because I see
American
patriots
fascists.
everywhere. And American patriots love America. We're
And I
not
bet-
gonna be taken over by the Chinese.
I bet
If you take the
Vernon's
China money,
GOP
give it to 'em.
friends are really loving him
Don't
standing on a
sell your
stage with this twat.
Chinese money when we buy Dominion, or you buy the COVID equipment from the people that sent the virus over here. You don't buy bullets from the enemy. Tell that to Brian
Does he mean the
Kemp,
Jews?
'cause
Or is it
that's
the
what
No, he means the
Chinese?
Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Chinese Jews. Just
It's a
saying.
super xenophobe's nightmare. It's their super mashup.
Yeah, it's like flying spiders or some shit.
Sidney Powell. How about Sidney Powell and Mike Flynn in 2024?
Oh my God.
Please do it. That would be amazing.
He'll fight for America because he'll fight like a Flynn.
By which he means he'll sell you out to Turkey.
I told you I'm not part of
Yeah, Chinese Jews from Serbia. Baz in the chat.
Vernon Jones for governor. Vernon will fight like a Flynn.
Fight like a Flynn. What does that even mean? Confess twice?
Good,
Yeah, go to jail.
solid, hard-working American patriot out of the crowd of people I see here today. Run for governor. Take back your state.
This America, you need to
I support
exercise
Donald
this
Trump
cancer.
because he loves the people. I spoke with him the other day.
He's got a weird idea of love.
want you to know one thing that he told me. He knows he won this election. He said if I lost this election fair and square, I would concede.
No, he wouldn't.
He
No,
literally
he
said
wouldn't.
before the election the only
He would
way
never,
he could lose
yeah.
is if it was
And he
corrupt.
said to me, with the conviction of the President of the United States of America, I will never concede. Don't you ever concede, Mr. President. You won this election. America voted for you. Stay in the White House.
Fucking hell. USA! USA!
I'm not here.
Yeah.
When you get out front like this, sometimes people say you're trying to make money. I don't
Yes.
want your money.
Yeah.
God's
Yeah, you
given me
do.
enough, and enough is enough. But I will tell you to support my foundation. #FightBack.
There we go.
5 months ago to defend and preserve and protect the Constitution and our rights. And
I
I'm
won't take your
going
money directly because then I have to be taxed. So please give it to my foundation, which is tax-free. And I'll spend your money over there.
Fightback.law, and look at what we're trying
And it's
to do.
essential that my foundation build me another swimming pool.
Now, I want to tell you a personal story, if you don't mind. I was 16 years old.
Oh, God.
What's Vernon saying now?
I'll tell this story first. That bus,
What happened to the screen?
Mr. Hamilton brought over
Dunno.
1,000 people here today.
Oh,
Give
that's
him a hand, give him a round of applause.
Ben Jamin has put this up on the screen, which is his fight back thing. Whoa, big Trump face on a bus.
See, that's where the foundation spends its money.
I was 16
His
years
cousin has that bus painting business.
My mother died, went to the morgue, and my father went to prison. I didn't have one thin dime in my
Fuck's sake. Wow, this went grim.
Yeah. It's all about him now.
But
Okay.
I took the talent that God gave me.
Oh, he's a fucking what?
And I'm a white guy.
The fighting
preachy
spirit
motherfucker.
to make it.
He's advertised his fucking shit and now he's gonna start crying. What a bitch.
I
Yep.
would not have made it. I made it because I was born in America, and America gave me the opportunity to succeed.
My white privilege.
And that's why I
My
love
white male
America.
privilege.
And that's why I'm going to fight for America. And that's why you're going to fight for America.
For white male
This
privilege.
is our country. Don't let anybody take it away from us. It's 1776.
No, it's not.
This is our
Oh,
battle.
God,
This is
no.
our fight. This is for our freedom. 1776
I don't-
is back. Send a message from Georgia, the battleground state of Georgia. The battle starts here today at Wills Park, in this land, in this place, with these people. We're going to take our country back again. It's 1776. God bless you and God bless America.
That analogy doesn't even make sense.
No. Doesn't make any sense. Load of shit.
Like, who is King George in this situation? Your own government?
Presumably. Also, I don't know how well the people of America take to insurrection.
This is such a cult.
It is,
All
it's in
these
the-
people right now, their brains are flooded with endorphins.
Yeah. This is a religion.
The energy in this place
Yep.
is electric. And the reason it is because what the left doesn't seem to understand is that we love this country so much so that we will fight for this country. So much so.
I don't like him anymore.
So much so,
We made the
Kevin.
mistake of thinking that we were just going to roll over and take it. That we were going to let them.
Yeah, like a democracy
that we
wouldn't
were
have you
going
do.
to let them make Joe Biden president of these United States.
Get used to disappointment.
No. They made the mistake of thinking that we were still the party of Mitt Romney, the party of John McCain, the party that didn't know how to fight. But what they don't realize now is that we are the party of Donald J. Trump.
That is terrifying.
Is this Candace Owens?
We are the party of fighters. We are the party of courageous people who will lay it all out on the field and fight for this nation, because if we don't fight for it, who will?
Wait, where?
America
They're not
is the
fighting in
greatest
court.
nation in the world, but it is not great by accident. It's great by the continued activism of bold Americans like yourself.
It is like
You
watching
see that
Nazism in
America,
1939,
while it
yeah.
is great, it takes work
Yeah.
for it to be great. Freedom just doesn't exist, it's preserved.
Yeah,
Liberty just
it's
wasn't
you
created,
get it
it
now.
was brought into
Like, you
action.
get how
Patriots
Nazism
have
could
the
be a thing.
courage to go out and fight for something they believed in. That is why we are here today, because America is so great that I'm going to fight for it. You will too. You will too.
Yeah, okay. Oh. A lot of COVID being spread on that mic.
Lots of feels and no facts.
Yeah.
Brian Kemp and Brad Raffensperger.
How many times has this bloke fucking spoken now?
We're going to answer.
All the time. He's got all
He's
the
like the
words.
compere.
We've got to do it in a very orderly
He's doing
fashion,
bits in
please.
between.
If you can come around to the bus, and we'll get a line here, and we'll pull you up here. You can ask your question, and Sidney Powell or I, probably Sidney's.
Oh God, this is going to be
Question.
amazing. Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to be amazing.
So,
Yeah.
I'm glad we stuck it out.
anybody has a question?
Hang on, I'm going to have to get Rory Katz on the screen. 1 second.
I'll catch some on the front row. Before I do that, there's a lot of people that have not been on the stage today. Their names have not been mentioned. I could call out some people on my stage.
Oh, kitty cat, so much nicer than this guy. More.
That love this country. Members of the staff, Brian Castleberry.
Baby cats.
Yeah, we can mute this now and have a little breakdown because he's just going over the.
I've had tens of
Thank
thousands
yous.
of emails sent to me. telling me
Okay, we'll get back to the questions shortly.
Yeah, we'll just wait until they hand the mic to somebody and then we'll watch the nightmare begin.
Indeed.
Yeah,
So,
thoughts,
I suppose...
Kevin?
Well, yeah. Bad. Bad, not good. Not good, bad. Now, it is genuinely horrifically cult-like.
Yes.
Like, you've literally got this motherfucker who's one of the lead attorneys doing evangelical pastor routine. That really scary.
Mm-hmm. And what's terrifying is, because I don't attend churches, I am not used to hearing this rhetoric and this cadence. Oh, we got a person up there. Go back to live.
My question is, first of all, Sidney, you're my hero.
She's everybody's hero.
You're my hero. But he's not going to let you talk.
What should we say? Give us some responses to give to friends or loved ones who think we're crazy. I'm keeping the faith. I ingest the news that I choose to ingest, and
OAN.
see that justice should prevail. But we have a lot of people who are
people say we're
discouraged,
crazy.
and so
they know.
Some of them have given up. But what should we say to them other than that we still believe?
I'm gonna let Sidney
Trust
answer
the
that.
plan.
I'll tell you quickly what I tell them. I tell them that only one perfect man walked on the face of this earth, and they said he was crazy.
Oh,
too.
Kevin
God.
Logan.
Crazy. He
Yes.
was Jesus Christ. Tell them they said the same thing about
How is-
Jesus.
How is that an answer to a legal question about democracy? This is how
these
con operators
are very
work.
difficult times. Some of us have lost good friends, and family
Feels-
members have gone a different way over the fact that we are insisting on the truth.
What is it? Show the
It's
facts.
just extremely difficult. The press, the mainstream press, is effectively brainwashing people.
Oh, they're the ones brainwashing people.
I think the best way to try to approach it is to have a calm, factual conversation. But at the same
Yeah,
time,
that would be
we have
great.
to
Let's try
realize
that.
The power of the media to lie
Like the kind of conversation
is
you
so
have in a courtroom.
overwhelming
Something like that.
that it's
Yeah.
very hard for some people who won't go to original source material or really be open to the facts to confront the reality that's really in front
What
of them.
reality?
Yeah,
Name
digital
names.
soldiers.
Digital soldiers. Fucking end, mate.
General Flynn's
Oh.
digital soldiers
God.
have been a huge help in bringing us the truth. So there
We
are
just
lots of
make shit
people you
up.
can follow on
Woo!
Twitter, but in terms of those personal relationships that we've all lost, other than trying to keep loving them. General Flynn's digital soldiers have been a huge
Yeah, he
help.
changed stream. He's
bringing
now
us
just ripping off the
channels?
right side one,
So
the right side
you
broadcasting
can
one.
follow on Twitter.
We might get
But
Pitchfork
in
again.
terms of, those
Awesome.
personal relationships
Yeah,
that
Pitchfork.
we've all lost,
Actually, it looks like they moved the camera.
other than trying
Because
to
Pitchfork
keep
is in the
loving
fucking
them
way.
and reaching out to them with the truth and maintaining that consistency, I don't know. There's no
Just
easy
lie
answer to
consistently. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was a nothing answer.
You could also
Like, it wasn't like,
Also
go
tell-
point them to my affidavit where all the evidence is.
Turn off
No,
the television.
nothing like that. Or my filings, I should say,
what
not
was it Joe
affidavits.
Biden said? Tell them to go listen to the phonograph.
What?
I don't know. Is that supposed to be a
I
joke?
will tell anybody
Oh no, he switched back again now.
China's making its move
Ben.
because they need our land to
Jesus.
grow their
Steady
food.
on, mate. Steady on.
They can't take 4 more years of Donald Trump protecting America. So keep your guard up.
What?
What?
Defend yourself. And whatever it takes within the bounds of law.
Oh, we had to add that
Yeah,
last little
yeah.
bit in, didn't he?
Freedom.
Oh, oh, oh.
Question.
Okay, so my question is, I've been hearing a lot about the Dominion switching votes in the computer, okay?
How did that work?
Hand recount in Georgia.
It didn't.
Why didn't
Yep.
At
you
all.
then see massive discrepancies
Also,
between
these aren't press
Yes.
people, these are just randos.
and what the paper
Yep.
ballot recount?
This guy's got a good question.
If they moved 50,000 from Biden to Trump, wouldn't we see 50,000 less Biden votes in the recount?
Ran them back through the computer.
Yeah, but then
Well,
then
but the your
paper
computers
ballot
are
would
still
have to
corrupt.
match exactly.
If you get a hand count of the paper ballots and envelopes on the absentees, Donald Trump won Georgia by a landslide.
That's not answering his question.
I don't.
Georgia did
What?
not do a full hand recount of the ballots. In the one county where they did do the hand recount, we found exactly what you're talking about. It was a small precinct. I don't remember the total number of votes, but they flipped 37 from Trump to Biden in this very small precinct. It was 0.52 or 50%
On the hand recount?
I think, of the votes there.
She doesn't sound like she knows what she's talking about. Actually, this
No.
might be my internet now. It's just going round.
Found exactly what you're talking about. It was a small precinct. I don't remember the total number of votes, but they flipped 37 from Trump to Biden.
Yeah,
in this
37
very
whole
small
votes.
precinct.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was 0.52.
So they should invalidate the
50%,
entire
I
state
think,
of
the
Georgia
votes
for 37
there.
votes.
So they weighted Biden votes, fake a software update
What?
in Fulton County. They took the server. They
She's just
changed the
saying
server,
words
Who's
now.
they?
destroying evidence right
Who's
and
they?
left.
The
They know
Jews.
they're caught.
Who are they?
The
But
ghost of Hugo
The
Chavez.
reason, well, there's several reasons why we can't.
And Fidel
we can't
Castro.
get it
Fuck
all.
it, put
One,
him
they're
in there as
destroying
well.
evidence. Another, the machines are actually built to even try to alter the audit trail for them. But we'd have
What?
to have a real hand count of every ballot.
Well,
and
how would-
every
hang on.
envelope
If it creates
to
a
get
fake
an
trail, what-
accurate count of the votes.
Then you can't recount them because they're corrupted.
I left some folks out real quick. Ask yourself.
Like, let me change the subject.
Yeah, they didn't answer his question
sent
at
any
all.
money to the Republican Party in Georgia, or you sent any money to the National Republican Party, where the hell are they? Where is Ronna McDaniel?
Yeah. Oh, that guy asked a challenging question. So here's some people to hate.
Why are the Republicans not fighting for Donald Trump? If they don't fight for Donald Trump, including Loeffler and Schaefer, send them all home.
Yeah, do that.
Okay?
That would definitely
Okay,
own the
Kent.
libs. Don't know about you, I'd feel
Board
very
member,
owned by
president's
that.
team, my kind of person.
I'd feel safer.
We, the people, want to know an answer to a question.
Safer without
What
Schaefer.
about all the veiled companies that Brad Raffensperger has? The various incorporated companies that Brad Raffensperger has.
Yes.
We would like to know an answer to that question. When we look at incorporated company, I believe that is public record.
There are so many Karens. Where do they fucking come from?
I know about the law of defamation.
I'm sure you fucking do.
I know about the damn crooked FBI, too. I represented Richard Jewell.
Oh, is that the shooter at the Olympic Park?
I know about fraud.
Was it?
Ask a company called DeVito.
Richard Jewell?
Stole
think so.
$495 million of your taxpayer money. I got it back for you.
What does this have to do
The
with...
law of defamation says that if you make a false statement against somebody that's defamatory, they can sue you. Listen
Yeah, but a
carefully,
public
Governor
figure
Kemp.
has a higher bar.
Also,
Listen
this woman asked the
carefully,
question,
Brad
and he's not
Raffensperger.
spoken to her at all.
Yep.
State as a matter of fact that you are criminals. You took money from Dominion. You took money from...
What does it have to do with her question?
Richard Jewell was the wrongly
You will
accused
never
shooter.
sue me
Okay.
because the truth will prove that I am right. You need to go to jail.
Yes, Richard Jewell was falsely accused of the bombing of the Olympics.
Yeah,
These
fair enough.
cats sitting around spending your money, giving it to China, sticking it in their families' pockets. That's not America.
Unlike Trump, who would never
This
do
country's
that.
got to get back to the truth.
He's never put a single
This is what
cent in
you're
his
here
family's
for. You're
pockets of
here
public
because
money.
you love
Obviously.
He's wearing a hat made in China.
And
Yeah.
I love truth too, and I know as a matter of fact, spiritually and factually, that only the truth will set you free. Follow the money, find the truth.
Follow your money.
The people of Georgia know the truth, and let's get some new people running this state.
Yeah. Stacey Abrams would be very good for that, yeah. You should do
Yeah,
that.
amazing.
How many people here voted early in person?
She's got a little dog.
Because at the precinct where I voted early in person
bless.
in Dunwoody, at the Dunwoody Library,
Oh, look at that little dog.
they did something illegal. I spoke with a
What's that?
person yesterday who had me back up when I told him the story, and he was
Is this just
mortified
fucking
to
group
hear what I
therapy
told
now?
him.
What is
I told him
this?
that after I pressed the stuff and the piece of paper came out, my daughter was with me.
What the?
Irrelevant.
Corralled
Okay.
over to a poll worker who looked at the top of the ballot for the QR code to tell us which scanner to scan our votes in.
What am I watching? What am I watching?
Did that happen to anyone else, or was it just at my precinct? How many other people did it happen to? Did they touch your ballot?
Don't
A
touch
lot of
my
people?
ballots.
Yes, were there two separate scanners for everybody?
No one knows what you're fucking talking
well, it was
about.
illegal. They're not allowed
Dopey
to look at your
fuck.
ballot at all. And why? Why did they have us scan into two separate scanners, one for Biden and one for Trump?
Oh,
Did you know that the user manual for Dominion
Oh, for fuck's sake.
teaches them how to delete batches of ballots? Did you know that? Did you know that?
really? Where are all the missing? Where are all the extra votes then?
'Cause I voted in person, Buckhead Library. I never knew that my vote was going to leave Fulton County, pass through Venezuela, Canada, find its way
Vuvuzela.
to Barcelona or Frankfurt,
What is he talking
and
about?
I cast it, and we've just learned this, on a machine with software that is 75% owned by the Communist Party of China. I didn't vote
Think of the
on a
fucking
Chinese
air miles
machine,
his
I would
ballot's
never
got
have
now.
done it.
Mad.
He's wearing a hat made in China. I'm just going to point that out every time he says the word
Well, 'cause
China.
the ballot goes to
We've
China,
got
then
to
you get a
get
free
back
hat from China.
To
That's how it
simple
works.
Leaves, the ballot leaves Fulton County and it went all over the world.
We went through
Legitimate
Venezuela
elections
and Germany to China.
in recent history.
And Barcelona.
Yeah. That's definitely an effective way of stealing an election. There's no, as if there were. Could there be a simpler way? No, it had to go through Venezuela, Spain, Germany, and China.
It has to be a big trail.
And Canada, obviously.
He who has nothing to hide hides nothing.
What?
What is Brian Kemp hiding?
He who has nothing to hide has nothing to fear, is the phrase. He just said, he who has nothing to hide has nothing. What?
Find out what really happened to your vote and who sold
Well, the dog is getting more attention than him.
Hang on, is that her dog? What?
Yes,
Whose dog is this?
She's just...
Gina Haspel. Gina Haspel's the director of the CIA.
She's taking a picture of the dog with Sidney Powell.
That's why she came up there with that bullshit story.
Gina Haspel
Yeah, my dog's a big fan of you, Sidney. Can we get a picture?
Fire Christopher Wray last week. The deep state permeates the Democrats. It permeates the Republicans. Donald Trump is fighting both parties right now. The Republicans are not helping him. The
No, he's
Democrats
fighting
are
democracy
not gonna
right
ever help
now.
him. They want to get him out of office even so bad they cheat openly.
Oh.
The only people that are helping Donald Trump are people like you and me.
Hang on, whose dog is
We
this?
the people.
We're the heroes because we don't care about the law.
I want to know whose dog is this, because that woman's not going away anywhere. So is that Sidney Powell's
I
dog?
spoke with a close friend of the president's
No, I don't
6
think
months
so.
ago, and he told me the first time the president ran, he's thinking about
The lady would be gone if it was hers. She just wanted to hold it for a while.
Yeah, it's a very cute dog. I don't blame
It
her.
is a sweet dog.
It's got a onesie on. Oh,
because he knew the people didn't have
Well, it's cold. It's December.
He ran
yeah, fair.
for you, the people. So he's not going to stay in office because of the Republican Party. He's going to stay in office.
I'm sure she wasn't fingering the dog. Don't start, you sick
When we voted
people.
for him, I've looked at the real numbers. He won over 410 electoral votes.
Haruka's got some notes
410
about voting in Georgia in the chat when we're done with this.
80+ million votes.
410 electoral college votes. This is full OAN shit.
Steal our election. We're not going to let them steal our country. And we will die before we'll ever let them steal our freedom.
The communists have won. Just give up, okay?
You may take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom.
Yeah, that guy ended up
There are
coming drawn
56
quarters.
men to
Just saying.
sign the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, God, not this again.
They'd been in America for 100+ years. They had a lot to lose. Their families,
They had a lot to gain.
their plantations, their fortunes.
Their slave plantations.
Plantations, yeah.
Up over the first 100 years before 1776.
Sydney dislocates her jaw and downs the dog in one.
56 men signed the Declaration of Independence.
Including John Hancock, amusingly.
Remember this part of that declaration. We pledge to each other.
We white men have property.
Our fortunes and our sacred honor. And most of them lost their fortunes. Many of them lost their lives.
No, they didn't.
What? No. No.
But they did it for their children and their grandchildren and the generations to come because they did it for freedom. It's our time now. Pledge your life, your fortune, your sacred honor.
Pledge your life.
Country free.
Yep.
This is our country. Keep America free. God bless every one of you. Go to the governor's mansion. Go to the state capitol. Blow your horns. Send a message. This is America. We're going to keep it free. God bless you all. And God bless America.
Is that it?
This is so weird.
It's so strange.
Thank you all for listening to me. I'm from Florida, and I'm also an attorney, but I'm not an attorney in Florida. I'm an attorney up north.
Let's put the meme back up.
Because I helped on the Trump campaign. This
Put the meme back up there.
2016.
What is this lady?
Trump. And I know Georgia went to Purdue and Lawful. Okay.
ballot. Provisional ballot.
Asked me, could you help us get some paperwork, some kind of evidence that our vote counted for Trump, Purdue, and Lochner? I said, I'll do the best I can. When I went back to the office on Saturday, I spoke to someone. She printed it out.
What? What am I seeing here?
This is just ranting.
I genuinely... Hang on, whoa, what's this? Hunter Biden. Laptop bombshell? Obviously we're not going to with the New York Post story on Barr.
Oh yeah, James O'Keefe. Yeah.
Oh, did you see his
this
CNN?
Is the expose.
His CNN thing.
Yeah, they called Tucker Carlson a white supremacist channel. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They told the truth about Fox News. Thank you for Professor Ritt for subscribing on the Twitches. Much appreciated. You can all do so by the link below. Is that still in the Northern District link?
Awful sound.
Yeah, what happened here?
This is why I always say it doesn't matter if your picture is a bit cropped, just make sure your sound is good.
Also, Sammy's been up there the whole time. He hasn't said a fucking word. Look, he's still there. What is she saying?
Literally cannot hear anything.
I think the crowd is shouting, we can't hear you.
Machines and the software and the technology for at least 15 years or so. We have evidence that Hillary Clinton used it in 2016.
Well, she should have stolen the election then, the dozy cow. What was she doing?
I'm surprised Biden didn't use it in 2020.
This isn't the first time. This is the first time it's been so blatant, and that's because so many of you across the country voted for Donald Trump.
This audio is amazing. The sound system is communist. True.
Can we swap over to right side broadcast? Oh, this is right side.
Now there we go. They fixed it.
That's better. Yeah.
Whatever they wanted to trash, and make sure Hugo Chavez won his re-election.
Hugo. You know he died in 2013.
In those states.
Why is she talking about Hugo Chavez again?
They all stopped. That was exactly what
he
happened.
invented the machines.
So overwhelmingly for Trump that they had to stop counting and go in and backfill with fake ballots or
so they always have to go one step further. It's not just that Trump won. He won by so many. They might as well have just weighed the votes because they were all for Trump. Did you know that not a single human being has ever voted for Joe Biden? Kristi.
I can't hear you over her. We've had this problem the whole time, so I've heard pretty much nothing of what you said.
I was saying, did you know that...
Oh, is it over? I still can't hear you.
Stop the steal!
Sammy!
Stop the steal!
Yeah!
Stop the steal! How many of y'all have seen my mean mug?
Yeah, in the
My
Rat
name's
Pack.
Ollie
Yeah.
Alexander. I created Stop the Steal in 2020 because I knew that Trump would be betrayed, and we needed to put people in the streets to wait for people like Glenn Wood.
What a great picture.
And Sidney Powell. The cavalry is
Focused.
here, but we are the foot soldiers that need to stay at the Capitol. So tomorrow, 9 a.m., who's coming to the Capitol?
Me. I am.
9 a.m. we need to go to the Capitol because there are 2 state Senate committees meeting. These committees wouldn't be meeting if 3,000 of you didn't come to Atlanta the Saturday.
See, it's not just
before
me.
the
People are
Thanksgiving
saying Sammy
weekend.
Davis
Thank
Jr.
you.
in the chat. He does
Yeah,
look
I see
exactly
it.
like him.
Changing the world. We are
I saw it.
asking our Congress, our senators, our state senators, and our state reps to do something that's never been done. We Republicans don't have to lose the presidency. We control the state legislature. We control the Senate. We control the presidency. We control Arizona and Georgia.
So let's just steal the election?
Yeah, pretty much.
Stay in the streets. Whose streets?
Oh, fucking hell.
Whose streets?
You guys are in a building.
Thank you.
You're in a fucking conference center.
Thank you for that, Sammy. You really added something to the piece there. Wow. Are they done now? Yeah, just throw it on the floor. It's fine. Yep, they're all fucking up now. Okay. Well.
Oh, well, let's have a look at the crowd. A lot of old white people. A lot of old white people.
Which is odd, because isn't Atlanta quite a black place? Don't see, I mean,
Well, it's
other
quite
than
diverse,
Sammy and his
yeah.
little mate, I didn't see many black people there, to be honest. But
that was just thing.
That happened. We saw that happen.
Yeah.
That was a thing that previously had not happened and has now become
But
a
now
thing that has happened.
It has. Yeah.
And,
we were there when it happened.
Yeah,
well,
I
watched it.
I think I will separate my life into two stages. The time before that and the time after that. That's how much my life has been changed by this incredible experience.
If you do scroll back, Haruka in the chat had some personal refutation of what was said about the machines, that you get a receipt so that there's a paper trail as well as a digital one, and all kinds of stuff. So it's quite far back.
Oh, good Lord.
But it was basically refuting the idea that the
Haruka, there we go.
count was...
So this is what Haruka says. I can neither confirm nor deny this. I'm not a voter in Georgia. But they say the machines in Georgia, and then in caps lock, print out a copy of the electronic ballot, and then back to lowercase, for you to review before you deposit in the separate scanner, creating a paper trail and a digital trail.
Yep, they say a little bit more if you scroll down a bit more too.
Do they?
Yep.
Where am I? Apologies, everyone.
Well, there's a lot of Haruka ones there, but you scroll past them. So.
A provisional.
That was a basic.
A provisional ballot is still a ballot. You dipshit. Okay.
Yeah, I think you've already gone past the bit where but that, yes. So they were refuting this idea that they looked at your ballot and then they told you which machine to put it in.
No, there's nothing in between.
Scan.
No, that's the same thing. Yeah. Look, I've not missed
Okay,
anything.
then next time they write.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought there was more. Okay.
No, okay. Well, whatever. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. The 5 largest ethnic groups in Atlanta are Black or African American, or / non-Hispanic, 50%, which is pretty high. White, non-Hispanic, 38%. Asian non-Hispanic, 3.9%. So. Yeah,
that room did not look like Atlanta.
No, didn't look enormously representative.
No.
Although it's white, they've carried on. White Hispanic 2.8%, and 2+ non-Hispanic 2.32%. So there you go. That's the ethnic breakdown of Atlanta. So quite black, quite black.
Thanks, Haruka.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's good to have a local on hand with the knowledge. Good stuff.
With the nose.
Indeed. So yeah, I really don't know that we have anything to take away from that. Because it's just, it was madness.
There was nothing of substance said.
Yeah.
No new facts were brought out. A lot of allegations that are unsubstantiated were made, including ballots coming over the border from Mexico?
Ballots coming over the border is such a perfect distillation of right-wing lies. That's why I did the joke about there being a caravan of them coming up from South America.
Yes, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, they bring in drugs. I presume some of these ballots are rapists. I presume some of them are legal votes, though. So,
yeah.
You know. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. That's why they need to build the wall to stop these illegal votes coming in. To get rid of these illegal ballots.
Yeah. It's
Wowza.
depressing. And yes, I mean, the thing is that what I do think is important to recall is that people like this have always sort of like, well, white people like this have always been around in the States. We just didn't have mass media to witness their rallies because we had the filter of national media, and then we had the filter of just like space and distance and newspapers being the only source of information. So in some ways, I feel like this isn't that far off of, you know, like the John Birch Society, the Tea Party, the anti-segregationists, the anti, you know, the people who are against the, what was that period called after the Civil War? Reconstruction.
Yeah.
Yes, the anti sort of like Reconstructionists. So sadly, and also can I just for
the anti-Freedmen's Bureau people and the White League and things like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also the founders did not give all power to the people. The only part of government that had a direct democracy was the House of Representatives. In the original Constitution, senators were appointed, and we don't elect a president by popular vote. There's also the Electoral College.
Yeah, the Electoral College is literally there, so if they chose someone the establishment didn't like, they could just choose someone else instead.
Yes.
So, no, all power is not with the people. It's certainly one of the more democratic states to have ever existed. Let's not pretend it's not a great idea.
And
it's a lovely experiment, but it's not at all a pure democracy. That's nonsense.
Yeah, in the 1780s, it was pretty revolutionary to have some direct democracy, and then basically, like, because the state legislatures had members that were directly elected, and then those legislators nominated senators, there was like a traceable path back to democracy. But no, they didn't give us direct democracy. They feared it.
Yeah, apparently the ethnic stats we laid out, that was for Atlanta, but apparently this rally was at Alpharetta, which is probably 90% white. Is that near Atlanta? Because we were told this was in Atlanta. So
well, we were lied to by a right-wing outlet. My gosh.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Well, to be fair, it could be one of those things where it's like a suburb that's technically not in the city or something like that, which would, I think, like, you meet people who say they're from a place and then you learn, oh, actually they're from like a little orbital town next to it. Because it's just, no one's heard of that shit little town. Like, I'd never heard of Alpharetta. I have heard of Atlanta. So I suppose that makes some sense. But even so, again, another personal highlight. What should we tell people who think we're crazy?
Yes.
What kind of question?
Like that one.
What kind of question is that? That's absolutely beautiful.
And what answer did she give? Keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
Basically it.
Yeah, so basically prove their point correct, that you are fucking crazy.
God.
Yes, thank you to Lord Fritus, however you pronounce that. I've spoken to that person before in a thing. For subscribing. Cheers. Kiss Rory for me. I shall. Thank you for subscribing. Yes. Oh, wow. So, I mean, I don't know that there's any more we can wring out of that. It's just fucking lunacy. Mm-hmm. Just lunacy.
Quite.
But I'm so glad that Sidney Powell exists from the perspective of a content creator. As a lover of democracy, however, not so much. You know?
Yes, very scary.
It's a toss-up. Like, I like being able to cover QAnon nonsense, but I also like the fact that YouTube are getting rid of QAnon people. So again, it's kind of like I can take it either way. That's what she said. Anyway, oh, bit of feedback there. What's going on there?
Oh, now you're getting it.
Yeah. What was that from your end?
No, I don't hear it anymore.
Oh, okay. No, I don't hear it anymore. So we'll move on to the esteemed William Barr.
Yes. Who is trash.
He is trash. But before we even do that, I'm just time to get my cock out.
All right. Yes, get your cock out.
Amazing. Conservatives of cancel culture. Cocks. And penis.
Yes, it's the conservatives of cancel culture. Yes, related to Bill Barr, who rather aptly and accurately basically gave a statement to the Associated Press saying there was no widespread election fraud and literally no evidence of anything that would have swayed the election.
Yep, which is what everyone's been saying since election night.
Indeed. They quote him as saying, "To date, we have not seen fraud on a scale that could have affected a different outcome in the election," which is basically as Trump-friendly a way of saying there's nothing here. What are you asking me to even investigate? There's nothing. basically.
Did you see the shitty thing that he also announced in the last day or two?
A special counsel for Russia or something? Oh, God.
Yes.
So they're going to try and disprove the Russia thing before Trump leaves office, basically.
Well, no, it's going to continue on while Biden is president because he appointed a special counsel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, to be fair.
And the president can't. He'll be like interfering, even though they've been like Durham, I think, also did another report on this exact same fucking thing that found nothing.
Yeah.
So how many times are they going to pay people to find nothing?
Well, this will be the last time because they won't have the opportunity to do it next time. Because whoever the next Attorney General is probably won't give two fucks about this obvious nonsense. I would assume.
Let it die in darkness.
Indeed. So that's the basic story there. So you think to yourself,
Yes,
well, how is this the conservatives of cancel culture then, Kev? Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, because the question is, how's Parler doing?
Parler's losing its fucking mind, Kristi.
Yes,
I've taken some screenshots. I'll put the OBS big there so Kristi can see.
Okay.
And move that. Hang on. How do I? Go away. There we go. Right. So this is they call him the bagpipe man because he plays the bagpipes. They're very clever. The right are so good at memes. Anyway, Wayne Dupree says, "Did Bill Barr play us all like a cheap pair of bagpipes?" Okay. Bill
Is
Mitchell.
it a pair of bagpipes? Wait, is it a pair of bagpipes,
It's not.
or is it
no,
the bag?
It's just a set of bagpipes.
The bagpipes,
The
right?
bagpipes.
Yeah.
There's not
okay.
a pair of bagpipes would be two lots of bagpipes. But
yeah, it's like
if you can play
why
two
cheap pair?
bagpipes, you are fucking talented. Because that's difficult to play one. And that's the thing. The bagpipes must be the worst instrument for difficulty to play and niceness of sound ratio. Like, I don't mind, like, the piano is quite difficult to learn or whatever, but it sounds nice when you master it. Whereas the bagpipes is basically horrific.
Unless you're doing a freeform jazz riff.
That's true. That person did absolutely fucking kill it. Yes.
Yeah.
So, Bill Mitchell, who's a lunatic. Do you want to? Which one do you want to read here, top or bottom?
I'll be top. I'll go top. You be bottom.
Well, I like being bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's it. Bill Barr is officially a deep state snake and a Bush plant. I apologize for ever supporting him. The damned DOJ didn't even investigate voter fraud.
Indeed. Get in the room, you stupid twat.
You're being trained by your cat again.
Get in. Come on. You are absolutely a fucking knob.
Jazz pipes woman again. We should have her back. I agree.
No, Rory Katz, you're fucking in now. That's it. He's a fucking knob. Anyway, sorry. Yes. You read the thing, didn't you? So, second Trump term, kick Barr in the. They're just going to say second Trump term.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Kick Trump in the ass and wipe of the DOJ, along with Ray of the FBI. What a disgrace! Anti-American, treasonous collaborators.
So many mads.
How much of a fucking Trump shill does this guy have to be? Barr has been he's done everything. He's been basically his little manservant at the DOJ.
Pretty much.
Constantly.
Yep.
But he tells one thing they don't like, and he's deep state.
Well, that's how fascists work, right? It's always about purity policing. This is when they say, like, you can get on your sort of like, token allies, women who support your patriotic authoritarianism, people of color who will go out and be your spokespeople to give you some cover. But at the end of the day, as soon as anyone steps out of line, they're going to put them up on the guillotine.
Yes. Yeah. Hang on. Sorry. Yeah. A couple of days ago. Yeah, they were celebrating Barr and saying how fucking awesome he was, and now he's deep state.
Yeah.
Justin, this is an amazing sentence. Motherfuck cocksuck son of a bitch. That's an opener right there.
Yeah, that's the opening from Justin there with a smile on his face.
Yeah. Motherfuck cocksuck son of a bitch just prostrated himself to appease those attempting the coup. I'm willing to bet a sizable amount of money the asshole hasn't watched even a moment of these hearings with the state legislature in Michigan and Arizona, or he wouldn't say something as stupid as that.
You know what I think he probably did? What? He probably read the Third Circuit Court decision.
Yeah. And went, fuck, They're comparing it to alchemy. There was another one in, I think it was Pennsylvania, that compared it to a Frankenstein's monster of a case. Like they're literally just patching bits together. He said you can't you can't Frankenstein state law into federal law. Which was the phrase they used. Like they're just judges, quite rightly, are getting quite bitchy about this because they're having their fucking time wasted. Anyway. He is a fat-ass deep state operative.
Ooh, Robin.
Cancelled.
So much hate.
Cancelled. Yeah. We then have Sidney Powell, the woman we just watched, retweeting Fire Barr. Hashtag Fire Barr. Fire Barr. Here we go. Will you please fire this guy and clean out the pathetic excuse of a Justice Department? This is, again, Sidney Powell retweeting this.
Retweeting, yeah.
Also, Sidney Powell retweeting, declare the Insurrection Act at real Donald Trump. Yeah. That's a very, very fascist thing to want to happen. Because this isn't an insurrection.
She's a very fascist woman.
This is literally just, democracy. Then we get to my favourite site in the world. The salt is just delightful. The Donald Duck win, which was the r/the Donald, the Reddit board that got banned because of Nazism, and similarly they've created their own thing now, which is set up just like Reddit, and it's still full of Nazis. What a surprise! Rory Katz, if you he's attacking me now. He wants to play. And it's
What's
very.
He doing? Describe it.
He's just coming from the outside because he went up on his back paws and tapped my arm. He wants to wrestle, but he's also just left mud all over my fucking arm. Dopey bastard. Anyway, yeah. So do you want to go alternate again on this one? I'll start. Treason.
Barr is fucking worthless.
It is true. Trump needs to fire his ass now.
I'm about to go.
She's doing voices.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm sure if I go back through my post history, you'll find a few weeks ago saying you won't hear a word from Barr until it's time to stick the knife in Trump's back.
And then he did the interview on CNN talking about insecurities with mail-in voting months ago. What the fuck, Barr?
That's nice. That was a dude bro voice.
Thanks. Yeah.
Wow. What the actual fuck?
And since they wiped the machines, crushed all the hard drives, and destroyed the ballots with the shredder, there's no evidence left. He ain't lying.
She's doing voices.
It's like a D&D session now for me.
Yeah. Barr sucking CCP overtime.
Yeah, I love it how it went from no evidence to no evidence that could change the outcome.
This one's quite nice. Barr is a traitor, and he should get the death penalty.
Jeez.
That's the ultimate cancellation, the death penalty, really, isn't it?
Yeah, these people aren't all emotional and irrational.
No.
Well, that's not a surprise. What I don't get is why surround yourself with these deep state actors? Seems fucky here. Here's the reporter cred. Don't know about the source. Just go query.
That's beautiful. Was that a Wisconsin one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. She nailed that. That was good. I couldn't tell if that was Canadian or not. It sounded a bit hockey night in Canada or some shit.
They're pretty close.
There's a growing tendency to use the criminal justice system as some sort of default fix, and people don't like something that they want the criminal justice department to come in and investigate, Barr said. He said, first of all, there must be a basis to believe there is a crime to investigate. I do not like when Obama was elected, but I did not ask an investigation. The one was mostly on the people, some cheating aside. This is about obvious, in-your-face fraud. I'd like to see where that is.
Okay, yeah. Another saboteur is flushed out.
So this is my highlight of the night now.
I'm running out of accents, by the way.
I don't fucking care. Anyway, so I guess all the witnesses in me have already been interviewed by the Phoebe. All we have to do is ask them. Simple enough.
This is the guy trying to ban E2E encryption. and did absolutely nothing to rein in
You already did this
these
one.
past 4
No.
years.
I'm not letting you double up.
I have to double up. I don't have any more. No one should be surprised. We have always been the safeguards of the republic, whether you like it or not. Our representatives, not our military, not our police, not our police. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
whatever.
Yeah, these people are LARPing as revolutionaries now?
Yeah.
Good. This one's just funny. He's in the swamp, motherfucker. Nice.
I like this one. They're cooping.
And then they're all saying, "Oh, we warned you about him." We went, "No, you fucking didn't. You were sucking this man's balls
Go back.
last week." It literally doesn't need to be widespread. It needs to be a system in like 4 cities. I'd say that's quite widespread. 4 cities.
A system in 4 cities. Yeah, it doesn't need to be widespread. Like, yeah, they just knew exactly what machines to do in which states that were going to be close.
Apparently so.
But they didn't do Florida?
No.
Okay.
This one's quite... Will military tribunal executions be publicised? I'd feel a lot better if they were. They got 31 upvotes.
Yeah, and I hope so.
Yeah.
As well.
Trust the plan, but in the mocking uppercase, lowercase thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone says, plan doesn't need Barr. Oh, cancelled.
Plan doesn't need Barr.
Doesn't. Some from Minnesota.
There's more.
There's
I
more.
didn't know. I'm out of accents now.
No, just use your fucking voice. It's fine. I'm not doing anything. You set yourself for this task for no reason. Trump is exposing every fucking traitor there is. He is the exposer.
Oh, right. Okay, like Bush was a decider. Maybe not the best nickname. Lol.
Lol. Okay, how about the grabber?
Oh, subversive person there in the chat.
So that's just making a joke about him regularly engaging in sexual assault and being fine with that. Cool. The delusion in these people. It's great that Trump is exposing all the traitors. What are you talking about?
Losing.
What in the fuck?
Losing. He's exposing all the traitors by losing.
Translation.
Great plan.
Translation. GOP stabs Trump in the back. How can they say this after all the witnesses? Do they think we're stupid? Yeah.
Yes, they do think we're stupid.
Yeah. No, they think we're sheep.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, he's not lying. He's just a weasel, like all lawyers. They uncovered nothing because they investigated nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is that
dozens of court cases. What do you mean they didn't fucking investigate anything?
Well, also, I mean, the FBI doesn't generally get involved in election fraud cases because that's handled by the states. The states are meant to handle those investigations. So why would the FBI get involved? It's not a federal issue. Unless they're saying that, like, they can demonstrate that information crossed state lines, which would give the FBI jurisdiction. But, I mean, otherwise, I don't see where the FBI would come into this at all.
Now, this is one of the most delightful, stupid, and mental bits of conversation ever. We'll alternate again. You don't have to do voices. You can just do your voice.
Right.
Your et tu brute moment brought to you by Bill Barr.
Except we all knew he was Swamp.
Plenty around here don't know that he is the gatekeeper of the swamp and thinks he's quietly saving the country.
He plays bagpipes. They play bagpipes all day at the Bohemian Grove. Someone's got to play those bagpipes. Fuck Bill Barr.
Part of me's hoping he'd lift a finger. It turns out he did not. In fact, lift one finger. What a sack. Fucking Bohemian Grove got a mention. Which I should point for anyone who doesn't know. Because if you're not a person who's into following conspiracy mentalness like I am, you might not know what that is. The actual answer is that it's like a rich people's retreat in Northern California, where they do some slightly strange rituals and stuff, but it's like a kind of a way of rich people going out and getting in touch with nature for the weekend, and then they fuck off back to LA or whatever. Right?
Okay, yeah.
But the Alex Jones types have been obsessed with Bohemian Grove. This was like the progenitor of the spirit cooking fucking they're sacrificing people nonsense, right? This goes back all the way back to the 90s. They've been secretly trying to get in there and film it and stuff. And it is a bit weird. Like they've got like a big owl statue made of wood there and stuff. So some of the imagery is a bit weird, but ultimately there's no evidence that anything remotely illegal has taken place there. And yet
it isn't covered by the religious freedom clause of the First Amendment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and but they're obsessed that they're like sacrificing humans and drinking blood and and there's nothing to it. But I love that he plays the bagpipes. They play bagpipes at the Bohemian Grove. Even if that's literally true, all of those two sentences. So, have you heard of the correlation causation fallacy?
All day at the Bohemian Grove.
All day, which must be really annoying because you sometimes after drinking all that baby blood, you want to get some sleep. It's quite a heavy meal, the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you don't want the bagpipes in the background.
You need that white meat to digest while you sleep, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway. The GOP is full of cucks. Can we just use the military now instead?
Oh, people want to see your face, by the way.
Well, you fucking can't.
They want you to put yourself in the corner. Nobody puts Kevin in the corner.
Well, I only put this together before the show as a little slideshow. So my face will come back when we're done with this.
Just add yourself in the sources.
Or tell them to fuck off. No.
They want to see your beautiful face, Kevin.
No, well, tough
Don't
shit.
deny your public.
I'm now a disembodied voice in the ether. Anyway, you've got to read this fucking bagpipe clown. Come on.
All right, this fucking bagpipe clown has been deep state since the beginning. He was part of the Ruby Ridges murder. Deport this fat fuck. Wow, deporting, I guess it's better than executions.
Yeah, but I don't know where you're going to deport him to. He's an American citizen. I'm not sure you know how the law works. Okay.
I was, so I'm still in the bagpipe clown thing, but yeah.
Yeah, the fucking bagpipe clown. Lovely. Yeah. This doesn't confirm Barr said it. It just confirms that Rudy responded based on what we know. No, but they literally admitted they said, yeah, this is look. Some of them are literally trying to say no, Daddy, but I wouldn't do this.
Yeah, the next person's a little bit skeptical too. Oh yeah. Though, why would the Trump campaign publish a statement by Rudy on something Barr never actually said? Yeah,
exactly. Like, come on, people. There's only conspiracies around people not even saying things. Okay, like where does it end, people? Where does it end?
It doesn't.
Anyway, I'm back now. You can see my face. My face didn't fucking disappear, you dopey fucks. Jesus, some people. I love you dearly, though. Kind of, a little bit. But not I'm not in love with you. It's not like that. It's like maybe we'll fool around on Christmas or some shit, but it's not like intense. Do you know
the only time someone was asking, EP was asking, can we have Kristi's face? But the only time we've had both Kevin's face and my face was when it was on my show on Sunday.
Indeed, go to Kristi's channel. You can see both of our faces on the screen at the same time.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
It's beautiful. Anyway, so yeah, so do we want to do bookmarks and then get out of here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yes, we had this from the last time. Oh yeah,
we did. Someone sent this to us. Thank you for that. It's a cute dog.
Well, and a person too.
And a person.
Oh, look at the yawn. The little tired doggy.
And a little lick. Ah.
Yeah. So who's the tweet from?
Dinchus. Yeah. Thank you, Dinchus. Leslie Jones, she of the Ghostbusters fame and having been called an ape by Milo Yiannopoulos and all of that sort of thing.
And defended by June.
Yes, let us not forget those days. She has been doing what can only be described as awesome black woman reacts to stuff on the news bits on her on her account, and it's beautiful. It gives me life. This.
Okay, good.
Okay, so y'all always ask me why I'm watching MSNBC, because they be petty, yo. This advertisement. How you gonna have an advertisement of all the presidents conceding? If I was Trump, I would never watch this channel because y'all be tearing in his ass. That's right, motherfucker. Cutscene!
Yeah, she's got loads of them. They're fucking brilliant.
Oh,
Go and check them out. I've already retweeted that.
Yeah, follow.
Yeah, we talked about this last time. Lawrence Fox talking shit about, we had loads of people around because we don't care about COVID.
Yeah.
Turns out his neighbours have confirmed that was completely fabricated. And didn't happen.
Of course it was. Lying sack of shit.
He doesn't even have friends. Let's be honest. Look, no one likes this man anymore. So
also read the quote of the guy who lives next to him. It's the best.
Sadly, I live next door to Lawrence Fox. That's a great start. Sadly. Not only is he lying about hosting a dinner party, I've never known him have visitors once since he arrived. He keeps strange hours, though. Little fires in his garden in the dead of night. Who burns clothes at 2 in the morning? He's a fucking murderer. He's a There can only be blood-soaked clothing. Why are you doing that? That's so fucking strange.
What is the other one on the right-hand side there? Was I found it neighbor's Facebook, but they locked their account.
D.S. James Hathaway, that's the character he plays in Morse. Not Morse, the one that... Lewis, which is the spin-off. Out last night at weird o'clock in the morning, smelled like he was cooking something. Oh my God, he's cooking dead bodies. But whatever it is, it smelled absolutely bloody awful.
At weird o'clock in the morning.
What? Oh my God. Lamau, weren't you telling me your cat keeps finding weird bones in his garden? Fucking hell. I mean, circumstantial, but the evidence mounts. The big celeb next door woke us up at 2 a.m. on Tuesday night with loads of shouting and barking. Haven't seen his puppy since. Oh my God. And he had another one of his fires last night. I asked and he said he'd given her back. Not sure I believe him, but as long as he leaves my little pooch alone, I don't care.
Oh, hi, Nicola.
Fucking hell. That's really mental. Fucking Christ. Oh, Ian Miles Chung desperately wants to be white.
Oh, yes.
So desperately.
So much. Yes.
He says, Asians are basically white now. Citation needed. So woke ones are about as annoying and baseless as the claims of victimhood as any virtue signalling, and I don't even know what that word is. Boyzao?
Yeah, I was just watching in my feed, the guy who does the character Uncle Roger was a victim of just anti-Asian violence. A guy who sort of walked up to him and saying, you know what you did, and then punched him in the street. And thought it was COVID, basically motivated. So no, not white people.
No. I hope this is true. Christian activist.
Yep, Nigel and Ing.
Gordon Klingenschmidt, who's a lunatic, says Joe Biden is forming a transgender atheist army.
Oh shit! Can I join?
That would be dope as fuck, wouldn't it? Awesome.
Oh, I would totally join that shit. The parties, those would be great parties.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely wonderful. They always make him sound way cooler than he actually is. Again, ditto. Liberty Hangout, that's Gun Girls crazy nonsense. Joe Biden is an alien.
Okay, sure, Becky.
Yeah, okay. I mean, do they mean as in illegal immigrant, or do they mean literally extraterrestrial? I don't know. But either way, yeah, fuck it, we'll go with it. Yeah, he's an alien. Awesome. Donald Trump tweeting cat turd.
Yes.
Retweeting an account called Cat Turd. No, it's that Cat Turd 2, which is just Cat Turd 1 was deleted.
Yes.
Yeah. And it doesn't even matter what they're saying. It's the usual shit about voter fraud nonsense, right?
Yeah.
But it's Cat Turd TM as well, which is nice. So that's who the President of the United States was retweeting. That's normal. That's healthy for a democracy.
Definitely. That doesn't bring the presidency into disrepute at all.
No. I already covered the Hunter thing last night. I can't.
What's the one above that though?
Bothered. Nothing is more annoying than someone who claims to be an activist spreading the word of shoe and vouch. If that's actually a benefit of the leftist goal, then let's bully people out of our movement. Let's see how that succeeds. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't mention that. I should have probably mentioned that last night. Anyway, but yeah, so that's a thing. You can go and check out last night's stream if you want to say that. This is quite nice. The Trump campaign fabricated the existence of a county.
Oh my God. Edison County.
They said
Michigan.
Edison County, Michigan. Edison County does not exist in Michigan. It does, however, exist as a place in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Which is understandable given that's where Edison lived. So, you know.
Again, you know, just because they're making up in, you know, places that don't exist, you know, okay, they made a typo. You know, get over it, Kevin. Just a place that doesn't
exactly,
exist. No crimes could have been committed.
Inventing places. Yeah, it's fine. Well, that's the beauty of inventing places. You don't have to follow any laws because that place doesn't have any laws.
Yes.
Here's a cat having a go at a Christmas tree.
They love that. They fucking love that shit.
I've had to scare Rory off from the Christmas tree there. When he was little, he could get in there and it was very cute.
Yeah.
But then he got big and it kept falling over. So I sprayed him with a water bottle and he doesn't go near it now.
Oh.
Well, he will occasionally sleep underneath it, but he's not allowed into the tree.
Yeah, he won't try to climb up in it.
Yeah. Which is good. So that's a kitten doing that. This is a delightful piece of, I think, unintentional shade, but shade nonetheless.
Yes.
This is Arizona Governor Doug Ducey. Which is the
juicy,
which is the phrase that the golden one uses, juicy. Anyway, and yeah, he said that he had "Hail to the Chief" as the ringtone for Donald Trump put on his phone. So this is him literally during the certification of this year's election results, and see who he maybe hangs up on. Just pretended not to be. Oh, he just
don't hear that. Nope, didn't hear it.
Hung up on the president. He hung up on the fucking president.
So good.
On camera. Anyway, this is
awesome.
This is a cool picture of a thing called the North Windows Arch in Arches, not.
Oh yeah,
Utah.
It's very cool.
It's just an awesome image. Yeah.
No? Pretty.
Oh, this is beautiful. @Jack needs to be arrested. Buck stops with him, right? Why anyone remains on that platform, which is Twitter, is beyond me, including our favourite president. Then, as Parler points out, Jack Dorsey isn't on Parler. What she'd done is tag someone called Jack, who's a country music host from Texas.
Love it.
So he's just like
just some random.
What? Hang on, I'm a country music host from Texas. Why do you want me arrested? What have I done to the president exactly? What? Anyway, yeah, this is nice. This is from back 2014. Just Donald Trump retweeting an account called Cat Penis. As you do, I'll put that on screen for everyone.
Yeah.
Cat Penis, and now he's retweeting Cat Turd. So he's got a theme. He's got a theme, the lad. You know.
Yes. Things. Yes. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh again. Miles Chung, standing for the president. So Cat Turd retweeted by Trump. Sofane says Cat Turd. The president is so desperate he's retweeting Cat Turd. And then Miles Chung says, as if this is supposed to be like a flex. So you've never heard of Cat Turd?
The unverified account.
What, the political behemoth that is Cat Turd?
TM.
Cat Turd 2. Yeah. Like, are we supposed to take the word of Cat Turd seriously? Ian? Is that literally what you're suggesting?
Yep.
I mean, I know that's as impressive as your sourcing for things gets, but still. Other people are normal, you know.
Hey, respect the cat turd, will you?
Indeed. Britain's racist. Over 95% of ethnic minorities have been affected by racism in the UK.
Yep.
So maybe
but white people haven't, so you know that kind of evens all out. I think by Carl's metrics.
Maybe tell the obvious serial killer, Lawrence Fox. That's a joke. That
it's just a general insult.
It's just a general. Yeah, you can do that in America, but in Britain you can't. Our law's not that mental. If you call someone a pedophile, you have to prove that or suffer the consequences. Anyway, or at least have cause to have said it. Let's say. Anyway, so yeah, maybe someone tell him. Oh, fox in the desert. Oh.
Oh wow, that's a great shot.
It's a fennec fox, apparently. Beautiful. This is quite nice. What do you do with cat fur? Let's have a look. you make a sombrero. 2 cats, 2 sombreros. Love that.
That is, I can't believe the cat sat for that.
Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, this is the saddest of them all. Of all the sad cope I've seen during all of this, I think this is the saddest I've seen. Dave Rubin puts out a poll on his Twitter. Who will be sworn in as president of January the 20th, 2020? Biden, Trump, Kang or Kudos?
What? Who?
Which is a reference to a joke on The Simpsons 25 fucking years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is the saddest, most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
Keeping it current.
Yeah.
He's ahead of the curve.
Kang and
He is the
Kudos
curve.
are the 2 alien creatures. Do you remember them from The Simpsons who appear occasionally?
Oh my God! Yeah, now I do.
Yeah.
That you said they were the space aliens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the green ones with the glass dome
One
thing
eye.
over them. Yeah, and they take over Earth and Kang and Kodos, and it's a joke that they both run for the presidency, and it's like a skit on the 2-party system. One's Kang and one's Kodos, and so one of them wins and enslaves the Earth's human population. And the end joke is they're being whipped and they're having to work, and then Homer says, "Don't blame me, I voted for Kodos." Right, that's the joke. It's a joke on the 2-party system. But that's a joke from 25 years ago. That's a reference from 25 years ago, Dave. What the fuck are you talking about?
Even I know that's pretty dated. You know.
That's wow. That's amazing. So that is one of the most pathetic things you will ever see.
Yes.
Joe Biden's refusal to concede the election is extremely dangerous for democracy.
Wow.
Thanks, John.
Just wow. Okay.
Yeah. I
Blinking.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. Really, doesn't mean. Yeah, that's they're investigating the bribery for pardon scheme. Watch this space. The heavily redacted document, which I think Donald Trump's name might be one of the ones redacted.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yep.
Anyway.
I would. Well, he'd have to be informed of it if he's the one giving the pardon.
Yep, presumably. Sidney Powell. Sidney Powell. One of the plaintiffs in Sidney Powell's latest election lawsuit says he did not consent to participating in the case. I learned through social media today that my name is being included in a lawsuit without my permission.
I'm just putting his name in now.
That's Derek Van Ord, who narrowly lost.
Who lost to Ron Kind in western Wisconsin? Yay, Ron Kind. He's been there forever.
Yeah. He said, to be clear, I am not involved in the lawsuit seeking to overturn the election in Wisconsin. Good man. Good.
Thank you.
So that's again.
Oh, by the way, Hurrick in the chat points out that Dave got the year wrong.
Did I?
Yeah, go scroll back.
Oh, 2020. Oh, yeah, that's already happened. January 2021. It's even sadder. Even his dates are dated. Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful. Right. The Sidney Powell asked for security camera recordings of all rooms used at the TCF Centre. Now, people might not know this, but this case was filed in Wisconsin, right? And the TCF Centre is in Detroit. That's Detroit in the great state of Michigan, not like a town called Detroit in the great state of Wisconsin, because that's not a thing. They literally asked for evidence from a state where no Wisconsin votes were counted at all.
You know, it's amazing.
Obviously,
they constantly go on about the liberal elite and the flyover country that they ignore. These people don't know where the fuck things are in America. They don't know the difference between Wisconsin and Pennsylvania and Michigan.
They've mistaken Michigan for Minnesota. They've mistaken Wisconsin for Michigan.
And Michigan for New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Poor old Michigan. Poor old Michigan.
Yeah.
Copping it from all angles. Oh, the Senate Majority Parler account is delightful. So the Republicans vote. Sign the card and join the list of top supporters who wish the Trump family a Merry Christmas. Just a nice little silly thing that obviously every political party does.
Yeah.
But the Trump campaign, the Trump supporters have been riled up by the Kraken and so on, to the point where, do you want to read this one for us?
Yeah. Sign a Christmas card? That's what you want to do now? A fucking card to show support? How about the Senate majority disrupts the Capitol Hill and gets to the truth is election fraud while you're still in the majority? 4 up votes, 1 down vote.
Yeah, they're intense. Screw you all! Our nation is in a crisis and our election has been stolen from us. And all you have to say is our President Donald Trump should suck it up and concede to a crook. No way in hell will any of you get another dime from me. It's time for a new Patriot Party. Please do.
Okay, Stefan.
That would be amazing.
The Republic is full. Oh, I'm going to do this guy's voice.
Yeah.
The Republican Senate is full of traitors and hacks. Trump is the only politician that has stood up for us, and you bastards keep stabbing him in the back. Period.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The punctuation. There's 2 periods in there. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done,
Yes.
Al, or possibly AI.
You're really, raising the bar there.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the GOP cancelled as well, which is good.
Yep. No more money for them.
Yep. Tony Schaefer, who is one of the people mentioned, is a hack piece of garbage. Anyway, T-Spooky is fucking stupid, as you can see here. Tony, fellow Intel vet here, I see you're working with doing on behalf of the POTUS. Have you considered the BOFA clause?
BOFA clause?
Not yet. In case you shouldn't, consider stuffing both of these nuts in your mouth, bitch. You got Beaufort. Straight up.
All right.
And then, beautifully, where is the thing? Yeah, he blocked him.
Well, of course he did. Yeah.
So not going to take you up on that offer. Apologies.
No.
Gavin McInnes is absolutely fuming that Rogan took the episode with Gavin McInnes off of SoundCloud.
Cry more. Yeah. Spotify. Right?
Spotify.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. Anyway.
Yep. He's trying to go mainstream, and you are scum. And he's a scumbag. Yeah. He's trying to be less scummy, at least on his where he's making his money.
Yeah. I've been cited in a research paper.
Have you? Excellent.
Yeah, there I am. I'm on the far left. Thanks. Kevin Logan there. There I am.
Oh, Kristi Winters.
Where are you?
I am actually at the very top line if you go to the last name.
Kristi Winters. Oh, you're on 2 lines, yeah. Kristi Winters. You're on the far left.
What is this?
It's a research paper.
I'm far left?
You're far left. But Shu was moulding as fuck that she'd been put on the far right.
Yeah, well, she's a white populist. She's interesting. Wow. And where are you?
There, middle of the page there, next to Hugo and Jake and the African Diaspora News Channel, which I've never heard of, but there we go.
Oh, what paper is this?
I don't even fucking know. I'm not sure. Is there a link to it? I can't.
Is there more of a is there more pictures? Like what journal is it in?
No. I can't see
the TMM's in there?
Yeah, TMM's in there. There are loads of people in there who really oughtn't be in any way whatsoever.
Steve Shives is on the bottom.
Aaron Ra.
Yeah, their definition. I mean, I would definitely say that when it comes to if you had to do a binary, I would be on the far left because they only really have 2 categories by the looks of it.
No,
far
they
left,
have
far right, and centrist. Zero.
Yeah, they are far left, center, right, and far right. And the far right has 2 fucking things on it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, of course.
Okay. Candace Owens, lol.
Blair
White.
My second channel is dedicated to talking about Bernie Sanders. You didn't talk about Bernie Sanders. You complained about Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden on that channel, June.
Okay.
You don't complain about Trump as much as you complain about the DNC and Democrats. So, surprise, surprise. Yeah, you're helpful to the right.
Cute baby kittens.
So cute. Look at the one in the middle doing those stretches.
He's the troublemaker of the group. Definitely. Look at him.
So sweet. So much sweetness. So many stretches. He's still going.
Troublemaker. He is. Just settle down. Everyone's trying to kip.
Yeah.
I'm still not entirely sure how many cats are in this, by the way.
This is
just an indeterminate,
at least 6.
An indeterminate number.
Condensed, density of cat.
Not wearing any trousers for my Zoom call.
Love it.
Nice. Same.
Oh, great.
No, I'm only joking. I've stood up. People would have seen things, and they didn't see things. Yeah, this is it. We get Linwood, the fucking lunatic we saw earlier, going on about Jeebus. The Tea Party group calls for Trump to declare martial law and a military oversee a new election has been endorsed by former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn and pro-Trump lawyer Linwood.
A new election overseen by the military.
So
gee, that doesn't sound completely fascist, authoritarian, right-wing, anti-democratic nonsense.
No, it's definitely all power to the people. When you have military oversight of an election, that's definitely right. Yeah. Cancel culture is not a new thing.
Okay, yeah.
As we know, 66 years ago to this very day, the American Senate condemned an American hero, Senator Joseph McCarthy, who all he wanted to do, Wisconsin, was all he wanted to do was have America lower itself to impeding people's civil liberties and political freedoms, and is a byword for fucking lunatic
fringe far right
nonsense. Yeah, that's all he wanted, and they condemned him for being a member for conduct unbecoming of a member of the United States Senate, and tends to bring the Senate into disrepute. So
yeah, because he made a whole bunch of shit up and lied and misused government power and authority to harass people. Yeah.
But they cancelled him, and that's not fair.
That's not fair that they took a vote to say naughty naughty.
An American hero, Kristi, please.
Yeah. No. Why does he look like he's like a cartoon character in that? I think it's because his shoulders don't look like they exist.
Yeah, he does. He does look. Yeah. Well, you can just about make it out there, but yeah,
that one side, yeah.
It just looks like he looks like he's in a sort of robe or something,
like a priest garbs. Yeah, with massive glasses
and a massive head, a much larger head than should be on that.
Very Charlie Kirk. Very Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. Yeah, far right. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so that's a thing. This is amazing. What a sentence. School system is indoctrination lies told by gay devil Pope worshipping Yankee government. The gay devil popes. I love the gay devil popes.
Who talks about Yankees anymore? My God, what is it? Like the 1800s?
People who've got 2 Confederate flags in their icon.
Clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, did someone get rid of the thing? Oh, they did. Annoying. Sorry. It was Brexit as a bunny, and it was a rabbit eating a box it was standing on.
Oh, right. So yes.
That was,
and falter. Yeah.
Yeah. This is amazing. One of the founders of the Fidesz party in Hungary, the Orban's fascist party, who was, I believe, a member of the European Parliament, Joseph... Oh, how the fuck do you pronounce that? Szajer. Shire?
Sure.
Yeah, Joseph Shire, who was very, very anti-gay, has now resigned after being caught by the police fleeing a 25-man orgy in a gay club through a window.
Imagine that. Hypocrite.
Yeah.
Yep. Why don't you just be honest about who you are?
Maybe he was just
doing some progress in your country.
Maybe he wasn't there to look. He was taking one for the team. Actually, he was taking 25 for the team, and was just wanted to research some stuff, to make sure he was definitely really anti-gay. The fact he does this every weekend is irrelevant.
Yeah, he just wants to renew his anti-gayness every weekend.
Thorough research.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's just funny. Yeah, fuck him. Especially if you're in a 25-man gay orgy, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh,
he will get.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is this is quite intense. This is the guy who's in charge of one of the top election officials in Georgia.
Well, actually, before you hit play,
yep.
Let's just think about what we saw at that rally. Think about the demonization, the calls for laying down your life, the calls of people being traitor and pure evil. And then, and also in some ways, I'm kind of like, fuck you, this is what your party has always been, just not to you.
Yeah.
In this. But, yeah, so if you just kind of frame that rally we saw, cult rally, to what he's about to say, this is when, like, someone goes, hey, wait a minute, I've been on a clown car and I want to get off, but everybody now hates me because when you turn on the clown car, the whole clown car turns on you.
Indeed. Thank you to Javi for raiding on Twitch as well. Very nice.
Oi, oi.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Go and check out Javi on YouTube as the leftist loudmouth and under Javi Trino on Twitch. Very good. Anyway, yes. So, I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, that it's sort of hoist by your own petard. You didn't speak out when Trump was having a go at the Mexicans or the black people or whatever.
Yep. So, now they're coming for you. This is how it works.
Exactly. You play with feathers, you get your ass tickled. Happens.
Which is Kevin's favorite thing.
It is. Well, me and Joseph Frazier as well. So.
Yes, with Pierce.
Yeah.
When you two get together.
Yeah. Oh, the neck of glory.
Good afternoon. My name is Gabriel Sterling. I'm the Voting System Implementation Manager for the state of Georgia.
I like that they've got a guy doing interpretive dance as well.
Just to give you all a heads up, This is going to be sort of a two-part press conference today.
Sticking my tongue out at you.
At the beginning of this,
it's the least I deserve.
I'm going to do my best to keep it together because it has all gone too far. All of it. Joe DeGenova today asked for Chris Krebs, a patriot who ran CISA, to be shot. A 20-something tech in Gwinnett County today has death threats and a noose put out saying he should be hung for treason because he was transferring a report on batches from an EMS to a county computer so he could read it. It has to stop. Mr. President, you have not condemned these actions or this language. Senators, you have not condemned this language or these actions. This has to stop. We need you to step up, and if you're going to take a position of leadership, show some. My boss, Secretary Raffensperger, his address is out there. They have people doing caravans in front of their house. They've had people come onto their property. Tricia, his wife of 40 years, is getting sexualized threats through her cell phone. It has to stop. This is elections. This is the backbone of democracy, and all of you who have not said a damn word are complicit in this. It's too much. Yes, fight for every legal vote. Go through your due process. We encourage you, use your First Amendment, that's fine. Death threats, physical threats, intimidation. It's too much. It's not right. They've lost the moral high ground to claim that it is. I don't have all the best words to do this because I'm angry. And the straw that broke the camel's back today is, again, this 20-year-old contractor for a voting system company just trying to do his job. Just there.
It's not that he's clipping, it's echoing.
Yeah, because he's stood in probably the state capitol, which is made of marble, and it echoes like a mofo. Yeah.
So it's not.
I worked in buildings like that.
It's not that my audio is bad.
No.
It's that they're in a less than optimal acoustic setting.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I talked to Dominion today, and I said he's one of the better ones they got. His family's getting harassed now. There's a noose out there with his name on it. It's not right. I've got police protection outside my house. Fine. You know, I took a higher profile job. I get it. Secretary ran for office. His wife knew that too. This kid took a job. He just took a job. And it's just wrong. I can't begin to explain the level of anger I have right now over this. And every American, every Georgian, Republican and Democrat alike should have that same level of anger. Mr. President, it looks like you likely lost the state of Georgia. We're investigating. There's always a possibility. I get it. And you have the rights to go through the courts. What you don't have the ability to do, and you need to step up and say this, is stop inspiring people to commit potential acts of violence. Someone's going to get hurt. Someone's going to get shot. Someone's going to get killed. And it's not right. It's not right. and y'all, I don't have anything scripted. This is, like I said, I'm gonna do my best to keep it together. All of this is wrong. The Geneva who said for Chris Krebs to get shot is a former U.S. attorney. He knows better. The people around the president know better. Mr. President, as the secretary said yesterday, people aren't giving you the best advice on what's actually going on the ground. It's time to look forward. If you want to run for re-election in 4 years, fine, do it. But everything we're seeing right now, there's not a path. Be the bigger man here and step in, tell your supporters, don't be violent, don't intimidate. All that's wrong, it's un-American.
Firstly,
Yeah.
I have to, I do have to question whether that is un-American, but okay.
Yeah.
It's in theory
The black
un-American.
people have been, menaced by nooses for centuries.
Mm.
So,
Indeed. But even so, it's obviously disgusting. And the same people who rant on about Antifa, the Antifa super soldiers, not so bothered about any of this.
Also, no one complains about Antifa doing this.
Because they don't.
Yeah, because this is a right-wing thing.
Yeah. This is terrorism, yeah. Anyway, speaking of Project Veritas being utter dog shit, their new thing was they were recording the editorial meetings at CNN. And their whole thing was, so they said that Fox News and Tucker Carlson were far right.
Yeah,
okay,
that's true.
Turns out though, legal experts say this might be a felony. We're referring it to law enforcement.
Yeah, there are.
I assume.
some states.
Yeah, you can't
where
secretly.
It's one-party consent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called one-party consent. Yeah, it just means that if in some states it's two-party consent, so you have to ask someone's permission. Other states, as long as you know you're being recorded, you are free to record the conversation, but it's based on state law.
Yeah, so that would be funny to see James O'Keefe go to prison.
What's interesting is, I don't know how it would work if you were on a Zoom call across multiple states with the different types of laws that cover recording. Would you be violating the laws in those states that require two-party consent? I don't know how that works.
Well, presumably, given it's you that's the issue at hand, it would have to be the state in your jurisdiction, wouldn't it?
Well, if, let's say, you wouldn't have done a crime, you wouldn't have committed a crime in your state, but if you recorded someone in a state with two-party consent, I don't know if...
Yeah, but presumably the recording was done in the initial state, in the state you are in. So I don't know.
Yeah,
states don't have extraterritoriality, surely.
No, but so like I said, I don't know how it works, but maybe they were just in a one-party state. They weren't in a one-party state when they did the main recording, in which case then it would be against the law.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's just, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing. Fox must take the blame for their socialist ways.
For their, what they're there. Not possessive there, but direction there.
Yeah.
What?
I think they mean that they're trying to say, albeit in their rather interesting use of English, that Fox News is socialist.
Is that what that... Okay, you translate from parlor into comprehensible English.
Fox News must take the blame for their socialist ways, is what they're trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah. Pretty close, I think.
Oh, Peter Coffin, please shut up.
Oh, yes. Okay, what's it now?
We'll put that on the screen for everybody.
What?
I have no ill towards any trans celebrity. That's an interesting way to start. But their experience is easy. They have access to great medical care and get Twitter trends reminding everyone what to call them. The misconception of trans issues as bourgeois becomes more difficult to resist due to this.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
What's the next? Or is it another one that's kind of like...
there are several, yeah. But on that basis, are you suggesting that trans celebrities should shut up?
Or what? The misconception of trans issues as bourgeois becomes more difficult to resist because some trans people have more money than other people. The misconception is hard to resist. So he's basically saying trans issues are bourgeoisie? Is that what he's saying there?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway.
It sounds like garbage.
A large part of the country can only touch... The large part of the country's only touch point with trans issues is through Caitlyn Jenner or whoever. And they basically erase class from the equation. It becomes aspirational content rather than a struggle for self-actualization.
Oh, because Peter the knower, they know exactly who knows trans people across the country. And he knows, being the knower, that most people only...
They.
Didn't I say they? I said they the first time. I made a point of it.
Okay.
So yes. And then, and now they're going to make a prediction on what people know. And also that they know it through Caitlyn Jenner or whoever. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Making up a world and then having a reaction to it. Let's go.
When a family member comes out as trans, other family members' response is coloured by the fact that this is in the media a rich people issue.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. My head is hurting already. Go ahead.
I do not hate the rich, but I do think the media mode of acceptance is ultimately poison and will eventually use the issue as a niche market.
What?
Yeah. This is typical Peter Coffin pseudo-intellectual word salad babble.
Class reductionism.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Trans issues are explicitly exacerbated by class, and while I do believe rich trans people struggle, I think the poor struggle more due to a misconception of transness as aspirational rather than a three-dimensional experience. Mascot politics is bad.
Just Peter, shut up.
Yeah.
Just stop. Oh, of course there's more.
They didn't stop. Marketing as politics is also bad. This is not a consumer demographic and should not be seen as one. How the fuck is... This is in reference to Elliot. What's the fucking person's surname? I've totally forgotten.
Elliot.
From Juno. He came out as trans. Apologies. That's going to take some getting used to as well. Apologies, everyone. I went through the same experience with ContraPoints back. I knew Contra back when they outwardly were identified as male, and then seeing that transformation, that took a lot of processing. Elliot Page, apologies, is the person, the actor who was in Juno and various other films and things. Anyway, they came out as trans. The pronouns are he and they, which is good.
Oh, okay.
And so that's what this is in reference to. What are you suggesting then? That what has Elliot Page's coming out got to do with consumer demographics? That's a human being, a famous, rich human being. That's true.
Yes.
But a human being coming out and saying that this is who I am. What are you expecting them to do other than that?
Peter markets his politics.
Peter
is here. Their politics. Yes, thank you. But that's what Peter does. Their entire thing is marketing their class arguments.
Yeah.
But that's it. They live in a world of marketing.
They are obsessed.
Their product.
They're obsessed with marketing. Yeah.
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 So it's like, look in the mirror.
Yeah.
They should look in the mirror.
Leaving this here as it's filled with great points, and it's not just medical care either. They don't have to deal with living at home around a potentially transphobic family. Now, that's true, and clearly being rich gets you out of some of those issues. But when you literally start off with "I've no ill towards trans celebrity,"
But I don't hate rich people, but
just shut the fuck up, Peter.
Please,
for the love of God. Anyway, palate cleanse. Duck on a tiny skateboard.
That's lovely.
There you go.
Absolutely fucking lovely.
Little palate cleanse for you there. Oh, God. We the People Convention, WTPC, took out a full-page ad yesterday in the Washington Times calling for martial law.
Oh, my God.
This has been endorsed by the recently pardoned Michael Flynn, Trump lawyer Lynn Wood, and former Trump lawyer Sidney Powell.
Yeah, we the people, the fascist movement.
Yeah, that's precisely what it is. We already showed you that one, him hanging up on Trump. Oh, the cute cat.
Oh, it is. So cute. So cute.
a bucket of hamster babies.
There's so many of them.
Yeah.
And they all have their little faces. Look at the little faces.
Yeah. Think of all the nips going on right there.
Yes.
Amazing. And then this incredibly cute kitten. Look at that cute kitten.
Oh.
That's adorable.
Oh, very cute. What's the next picture?
It's slightly
What's it doing?
blurry, but it's sort of sleepy, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
There we go.
My people's is a pillow.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Rory treats me that way too. Anyway, so I'm done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was, well, okay. I don't want to go too long because we've been going almost 3 hours. So is there anything, I guess, I've got Sasha Obama living her best life. If you want to see that, I can put that on.
I think I gave you permission to share.
Excellent. I will use that permission.
Good.
And I will share sound as well.
Awesome.
All right, so, this is Sasha Obama living her best life.
Corvette, hop in a motherfucking jet like that.
Communism.
Why you talk like that? Why you all like that?
I swear she's like got her white friends to make herself look so much better. Like her moves are so much better. But then I saw this response, which was black people looking at people's tweets about Sasha Obama and making sure nobody is talking shit.
That's fair enough,
Yeah, which is I thought was good. Oh yes, we talked a little bit about Harry Styles.
No, Harvey
So,
Styles. Harvey Styles plays.
Fuck off. All right, I guess we should probably show. Right, here is the picture that he posted up on his Instagram with the hashtag Bring Back Manly Men.
Absolutely. That would have been the manliest man in the room in 200 years ago. Look at it.
Yeah. Yes, you're really quiet to me now for some reason.
I don't know. Hello.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. I don't know what's happening there. I'll turn myself up.
So here she is basically conceding that he is looking pretty manly. I mean, she doesn't say it in that many words, but this was her response.
Also, happy birthday, Britney Spears.
Yay, happy birthday, Britney Spears.
It's trending there on the right, I saw it.
It is, yeah.
I don't know what it is about me, but I inspire global conversation and global movements. Today, Harry Styles himself posted this in response to my movement.
Yeah, look at it. She's just rocking that banana.
No, you just tweeted out a dumb thing that people took the piss out of you for. That's not... Well, it's a bowel movement, but that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Hang on, he's misspelled his name.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no, there we go. All right.
Personally, I kind of like the outfit he's wearing. I mean, he looks stupid, but doesn't look feminine. He kind of just...
What? He's got fucking frilly arm stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like, that's great. I love the fact that he's open about, like, wearing whatever the fuck he wants. For me, that's the fucking most manly, affirming thing you can do, is be who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Don't let other people tell you who you are. You know who you are.
All right, so we'll hear her justification why it's not feminine.
Just looks like he's in a different century, and I think it looks good.
Yeah, because masculinity isn't like a fixed thing.
Yeah, it's not
and
static.
People wore froofy shirts. Yes.
Yeah, have you seen pictures like... Lord Byron got his way through an amount of vagina that could scarcely believable, frankly. And yet was one of the campest motherfuckers. Have you seen a picture of him? He looks more feminine than virtually every woman I've ever met. And that's wonderful. Yes. Masculinity is not a static thing. It's fine. It changes. And be whoever...
It's a state of mind.
Ultimately, be whoever the fuck you want to be. If you want to be a cat boy, or you want to wear whatever the fuck he's wearing here, or if you want to wear a lumberjack outfit and be manly butch man, do whatever you want. Do what makes you feel comfortable and happy.
You want to knit? Knitting can be masculine. You know why? Because you're doing it. You identify as
it can't. Carly B told us you don't want that communism in knitting. Okay, knitting has to be an entirely feminine thing.
Right, yes, from Tom Mannington, Fetch Levash. Poll watcher in Michigan testifying that Black Lives Matter people wore rhinestones. This was a problem for her. It's actually like an entire thread. This man walked up, swore himself in, and he's talking about his internet radio show.
Oh, wow. What in the that looks like the Tim Allen Santa thing, where he gets fat as Santa.
In his experience hosting an internet radio show, he saw the voting machines connected to a router.
Yes.
And now he is now crying because he needs proof that votes are valid, not that they were fraudulent, or they will not accept the results. Getting applause.
The amount of crying they're doing. Like, again, if you want to cry, that's fine. But crying over non-existent fraud, or even crying because your person lost and you can't accept that, is really pathetic. Stop. I mean, pull yourself to fucking together. Come on.
This is Dave. Dave is struggling a little bit to get his story out. His proof of fraud is that they stopped counting at night, and in the morning, when they restarted, it was too quiet in the room.
Yeah.
Linda, who is a nurse, believes COVID is fake. She believes only a sneeze or a cough spreads COVID. Having a mask below your nose does not spread COVID.
What about if you sneeze?
This is Holly. There was fraud because she felt like the Democrat watchers. The Democrat watchers were looking at her.
Yeah, because you're fucking mental. Yeah, they were looking at you because they're thinking, I hope she doesn't have like a knife on her. Fucking hell.
This is amazing. This is an oversight committee, right? Yeah. This next one is great.
In Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah, this is Robin. She just said cock blocking. She refused to wear a mask correctly and was harassed. She followed up by saying ADA with no other explanation. American with Disabilities Act. She keeps going over her time and everyone wants her to stop.
Cock blocking.
I had an oversight committee.
Wow. Well, yeah. We need more oversight on cock blocking. We need a house un-American cock blocking committee. That's what we need.
Here's Bill. I'm not sure what he's doing here.
Is that the Mythbusters guy? What?
Looks like him. He says the counting room was hot. He carried a thermometer that said 85 degrees.
He carried a thermometer. He carried a thermometer. Yeah. These are normal people.
These are very, yes. Here's Matt. He loves freedom. He was at the Stop the Steal rally. He wasn't a poll watcher. He is saying Obama's reign of destruction was caused by Dominion voting machines.
True.
His testimony is about signs he saw at a rally.
What the fuck? What a waste of time. Again, this entire thing is just far-right group therapy.
Yes, it is.
They're just doing
really
weird, performative, like, I'm a Donald Trump supporter and I haven't voted in 7 days. You know, it's weird. It's so weird.
All right, Mr. Parker, he said he got tired waiting to get into watch the votes being counted and left. He thinks because of this, they should pass a law to redo the entire election.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely a proportional response to you getting tired. Yeah.
Polly, she said so many ballots were only for Biden with nothing down ballot selected. She said the electors should elect Trump because that means it's fraud. Okay.
Okay, so some people didn't want to vote down ballot. Okay.
Right, yeah.
And that means it's bad? What? Also, if they were doing fraud, why wouldn't they vote down ballot?
Yeah, yeah.
Then you can steal other elections as well.
Yes. Why just stick with the one? Why not straight ticket voting? Vicky, an Asian man brought in ballots to be counted. That's it. That's her whole story.
Asian man. Well, it's clearly fraud. It's clearly fraud because he's an Asian man. Yeah. Asian man, secret Asian man.
Apparently, another Vicky. A lot of the ballot envelopes were closed with packing tape. She saw workers that had pens.
This is like some sort of performance poetry now. They were closed with packing tape, and some of them had pens. Yeah, okay.
John says ballots arrived to be counted after the, quote, election deadline, unquote, which doesn't exist. He's now yelling.
Oh, can someone link me to the actual video of this? Because it sounds unbelievable.
Well, I'd have to sit through and watch that whole thing.
Yeah, because this sounds... Again, I don't want to seem ableist. I genuinely don't. But if you just start yelling, in a fucking oversight committee, you might have some issue, at the very least, anger management issues, if not necessarily some underlying mental health problem, because that's not normal. That's not how, like, people in a public setting like that should not behave like that. Like, it's so strange, man. Fucking hell.
All right, this one's good. Terry says she saw a video at someone's house that poll workers were told to be mean to her. She thinks maybe on YouTube.
Maybe. She doesn't have a link. I saw a thing that was maybe on YouTube. It's even worse than I saw a thing on YouTube.
Yes.
At least they were certain they saw it on YouTube, you know?
Ronna Ross, you'll never guess, she felt harassed. She switched lanyards and lied about her party affiliation, which she's just admitted. There was not any signage for signing in and out. That was it.
So she'd already admitted she broke the rules. Okay.
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep. Eugene Greenstein, absentee ballots are all fraudulent. He said he hadn't heard anyone else say this.
Yeah, because it's nonsense.
Sure.
Shut up.
Or everybody said it.
What?
All right, Mrs. Halperd, people were mean, and she said someone brandished a letter opener. Workers took too long to count military ballots, possibly on purpose.
Well, to honour the military, you take extra special care. Please, can someone find me? I don't know if you have access to the Lansing, Michigan archives or whatever. That was from today, was it? Yeah, the first. Oh no, yesterday.
First, we'll check Lotus Eaters. Still must not be up because it won't let me go there the first time.
Oh!
Oh my God!
It's working!
It's finally working. Wow, it's very bright background and UK Secret Courts podcast and access to only $5 a month to exclusive content.
I'm dead.
There you go. That's what they took all this time to organize.
Dead. This has killed me. Anyway, yeah. So,
all right, but we were looking for the Lansing, Michigan Oversight Committee.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, that's Lansing.
Yeah. Sing. Yes. Michigan Oversight. Overnight parking.
Yeah, go on.
Find out where to park in Lansing overnight.
Yeah. Well, I do plan driving there, so yeah.
Michigan hearing puts spotlights on unproven claims. Michigan Senate Oversight hears 7 hours.
Ooh, fucking hell.
Of testimony. Oh, wow. Okay, let me just check the videos options really quick, and then we'll... Come on, go back. Or not, be that way. Videos. I don't see anything that's long enough. I see news coverage. Yeah. There's nothing that's 7 hours here. I'm so sad. But anyway, so there might be some footage out there.
Yeah. I either look it up or someone will link it to me.
Oh, so thanks, Tom. That was definitely happy hour material. Oh, yeah, Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, real person, wants Bill Barr to show him the evidence there's no fraud.
What? Hang on. Whoa. How'd you do that?
Yeah.
How does that work question. In the slightest?
Did we watch Brent Terhun's voter fraud expose? Did we watch that on this show?
No, I don't think we did. Did we?
Oh, should we hear it? Okay, yeah. Well, this is his his special video with the proof of voter fraud.
Go on then.
I was on my lunch break and I saw the other poll workers in the parking lot with 2 boxes. One was labeled Democrat ballots and the other was labeled trash. And I thought to myself, that's pretty odd. And they were only tearing up the ones labeled trash. And they weren't just tearing them up, they were blowing their noses with them, wiping their gooches and taints with them. They were making paper-mache masks and scaring newborns and the elderly. At one point, one of the poll workers pulled out a bald eagle and started choking it by shoving ballots down its throat. And the whole scene culminated with them burning ballots and what I can only assume is a satanic ritual. there was black smoke, and they were chanting, "Hail the Dark Lord Joe Biden! Hail the Dark Lord Joe Biden!" And the whole time, I just sat there eating my Yoplait. I was disgusted.
Camera off? Okay, great. Can you pay me in cash? But I guess a check's cool too.
Well, that's. I mean, there is a serious point there, actually, within the joke. That I always have to point out to these people: if they saw all of this, why did they not say anything at the time?
Yeah.
If they definitely saw all of these massive irregularities, but they just sat there, fucking scratching their ass. What? Nonsense.
Yeah.
Because that's the point of having watchers there, is if they see irregularities and go, "Oh, that's not quite right. Can we sort that out, please?" And then it hopefully gets sorted, right? Or at least an objection is raised. So if you then have to go to court later on, you can say, "At the time, I pointed this out. I said specifically this was the problem," but they've got nothing.
Yeah, well, it's only because the election went the way that they didn't want it to go. Now they've got an issue.
He didn't look feminine. Are you fucking joking?
All right, yeah, look at. So yes, this one. Then there's that shirt.
He's wearing a blouse. What do you mean he doesn't look feminine? What are you talking about? And again, it's traditional. Look at that. He's got everything's frilly. Literally all parts of that are frilly.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Good for him.
Yeah. He wears that stuff. Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, honestly, get over it. Like, policing other people's clothing.
Did Candace Owens say at the same time Marxism is being taught to our children? It's not a coincidence. Oh yeah, that was from the East knows this. The East knows this. Have you seen anime?
No.
Like the Japanese, the cat boy aesthetic is like literally.
Very androgynous.
It's like a Japanese thing, right? The East
super androgynous.
If the East knows this, what the East knows is awesome feminine men. Cool. Yeah.
Hey, I've got a proposal for you.
Go on then. Yes, I will marry you. Yes.
Can I show you the opening? Oh, that's most things that coming up. The opening few seconds of my re-edited video. As a preview for Friday.
No, you can't do that, Chris. No, I'm only joking. Go on. I'm only playing.
I'm actually having a hard time getting to my uploads for some reason. I'm trying to do it on there we go. Okay, let me get there. I'm just going to bring it up here on a separate tab. Okay. I had to go back in. Oh, wait, pause. Too far in. All right, so the movie that we're going to do, we were supposed to do tonight, but we're going to switch it to maybe Friday or Saturday or sometime.
And I think we can say safely, having watched that, it was definitely worth watching that press conference. It wasn't a press conference. That weird rally / cult meeting.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you the first 2 minutes, and then what we can do is compare what I've done, and then people have some sense of what the original looked like when we review it on Friday night. So I know exactly where I'm going to cut it off. Let me know if it's too loud, okay?
Okay.
So a little preview of my 34-minute parody cut of Frankenstein meets the Space Monster.
We continue to hear modulated hydrogen frequency signal of 21 centimeters, Princess.
What does that mean?
We're not quite certain, Princess. But it is definitely the same signal we have been following since we left our planet. The source of the signals is the planet that we are observing on the telescanner now. These transmissions indicate some intelligent life.
Let us move in for a closer look. Prepare for a landing. We will see.
Aha! They have launched a missile attack. It may be aimed at us.
destroy the missile.
Yes, Princess. Focus full force field at 090 degrees, range 700. And now, maximum energy.
All right, so none of that original music was in the original.
Exactly. That was way more suspenseful. Yeah. That was already. It's way better. Like Jesus Christ, because again, yeah, none of that music's in there. So, and there's also way more weird stock footage used and like weird spacing and shit, which Kristi has cut out. So that's already. It's way better. Even if you made no other changes to that movie, you've vastly increased its general worth. Artistic.
So we'll get the full love story whenever we do the movie review.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, you've got all kinds of that kind of stuff to look forward to comparatively, Kevin. So
I can't wait. I'm
I can't
salivating
wait
at
either.
the thought, Kristi. Thank you.
Good.
Anyway, yeah. So you can all fuck off now.
Yeah, I think we're done.
All of you, get out.
I think
Get
we've done
the
our
fuck
jobs
out.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You probably should go home though. It's cold.
It's December. Yeah, it's getting cold and dark.
Unless you've got like a dog.
No Christmas markets.
In which case, go for it.
I miss Christmas markets.
I do too. What's this? Who's linking me to a thing on Twitter? What's this? Just Peter Coffin. Laverne Cox.
Oh, great. Is this more celebrity? Trans people have it easy.
Oh no! Oh, they're pointing out that that Peter Coffin said that a day after Laverne Cox came out about being attacked or something. I don't know. Are they are they specifically referring to that? I don't know. Oh yeah, hang on. There you go. So okay, hang on. Add a moderator, Pandanus Rex. You can yeah. I mean, I didn't need to mod you. You've basically done me there. Because you could just go to the Twitter or Facebook accounts linked below this video. But
it's a good way to leverage a wrench.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You're around. Sean House is a person that's around as well. Apologies if I don't necessarily don't recognise you, but if you're a regular and you're not garbage, make me. Okay, there you go. Anyway, so yeah, and they're going to link me the thing. Okay. So and then I will definitely watch that. Although tomorrow I'm actually doing a trans thing with with Sophia Christina, both who's a British / South African trans person. What's this? Oops! Oh, for fucks! Right, I don't know why, but for some reason when I go onto a YouTube chat and go to a link from YouTube, it doesn't allow you.
Weird, because it actually worked for me using not the chat. I mean, I'm using my phone, so yeah, I'm at the link now, and it's 6 hours. So yes, thank you. Copy that chat or copy that address. It does work, just not in our desktops for some reason.
That's a Zoom meeting.
I can share it.
That's not right.
I can send it to you.
Yeah, please send it to me. Yeah, thank
Messenger.
you. I will watch all of it and condense the craziness. I might even put it out as its own standalone MAGA cringe compilation.
I think this is real,
if there are shouty
potential
people,
here.
If there are shouty people, I think it might definitely be worth it. Lansing madness, if you will. Anyway, so thank you everyone for listening and watching. I love you all dearly. Go and check out Kristi. Her links are below. And she does Sunday streams, and she also does D&D, but don't let that put you off.
Or maybe it'll turn you on. Who knows?
Well, if it does, get the fuck out of my chat. You're wrong. You're against God. You're against nature. Like I'm on to talk. Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sports fanatic.
Exactly. I am disgraceful, degenerate scum, and proud of it. Anyway, so you can join me for more degenerate scum tomorrow
night,
and Friday and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'll be talking about trans issues and well, trans issues mainly, but probably some other political stuff, Labour and things. Tomorrow evening with Sophia, so join us for that, and then Kristi maybe on Friday or something, I don't know, and then 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. on the East Coast of America, unless otherwise stated. I do occasionally move things around, but mostly not. Anyway, go and follow my links. Subscribe to me on the YouTubes. Subscribe to me on the Twitch. Go and follow my fucking accounts. I'm not very good at selling this, but do it. Just do it because I've asked you to do it. That's how this works.
You're not selling it. You're more like bullying it.
Yeah. I'm giving you the annoyed sell. It's not even a big sell.
You're giving us the bad cop.
Yeah.
You're giving us the bad cop sell.
Exactly. Oh, nice YouTube channel you've got there. Shame if you subscribe to. Oh, that doesn't make sense at all. Anyway, fuck Matt's Hummels for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
For no reason whatsoever.
Yes, and Hummels figurines. Fuck them both.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting to the end of our contract.
Fuck
with them.
Matt's
End of the year.
Hummels. Fuck Matt's Hummels with a Hummel. The ultimate butt plug challenge is what that is. Everything's a butt plug if you're brave enough. Okay, remember that.
And on that
people.
mental image
on
of
that
Kevin.
On that bombshell, because that's
bombshell.
I'm very clever. Thank you for this, Kristi. This was fun. We will get to your amazing edit. I'm already.
Yeah. No. I didn't realize it was a live thing, and it was a lot of fun to MST3K that.
You've tempted me with your snippet.
With my little preview.
Yeah.
See, I told you. I've got so much in store for you. It's a really complicated love story.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see who's in love with who.
I feel like I need to do an El Directo level kind of like breakdown of my own.
You should. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Thank you all for listening and watching. Links below and all that shit. Goodbye from me. Actually, on Twitch, I'll kick you over. Who's live? I'll raid into.
The surfs are always on this time.
The surfs are on, but I always try and go for like a smaller person. So
smaller, yeah, sure.
Hannah, start the raid. There you go. And who's good? Anyway, thank you all for listening and watching. Goodbye from me and goodbye from Kristi. Say goodbye, Kristi.
Goodbye, Kristi.